We are good.
We're up?
We are up.
Oh, all right. Good morning. I'll tweet it, I guess. I mean, who really? I mean, I don't know. Does it really matter? Tweeting? Who even knows? I think people know by now.
Tweeting out the show?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, you shouldn't have to. I think a lot of other people will probably get involved and tweet it out, I bet.
well, whatever. Don't be so bitter, Dave.
Big company thing, you think?
Oh, everybody.
What?
Yeah, everybody will do it, I bet.
I would think so. One hopes. We're all in this together, I suppose.
A lot of views I saw on Twitter.
Yeah, I just saw that, which is very nice. Yeah, the case trailer got over 100,000 views, I think, which, is fine. I mean, it's typical. I mean, I don't know. It's very nice of Barstool to send out the initial tweet for the case. I do appreciate that. As messed up as the timing was. And I saw my friend Jeff Lowe and Casey and my guy Riggs tweeted out, which is very nice. I'm
good.
Great for support. It's not anybody's obligation to do it, Nobody has to do it. I will say, I'll just say, I'm the first guy to do it for people, though, if anybody pays attention.
You're a big retweeter.
That policy is over.
Oh.
over. As dead as Stella Portnoy. Over.
Well, except for Riggs and Jeff, right? Or are they
Casey.
part of it?
And Casey. No, certainly not. No, I'll be happy to, my good friends, no, absolutely not. I'll be happy to retweet their fine work. Anytime. These are loyal people.
No Dan Katz after all your Stella coffee promotion?
I know. I'm retweeting that dog shit coffee.
Literally.
I mean, Jesus, God. No, I don't know. I know. It's fine, I suppose. No, I don't. I did know this. I didn't know that. No, I don't forget.
Interesting.
I don't forget. I got a long memory. I guess. I'm sure he's, a lot of college football and soccer and all that stuff. It's not his job to retweet my work.
Right.
He doesn't have to.
That's very
Nor
rational.
does Dave or Erica or pick anybody at the company. I will say normally I'm the first one to have people's backs and retweet, but it doesn't really matter. If it gets 326,000, it doesn't really matter. Like it doesn't.
It's a buzz factor.
I think we get too caught up in that stuff. I don't think it really matters.
Possibly.
But it did very well. So then I'm sure it'll do well. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it all unfolds on episode 1 on Tuesday, which is a busy day for us. Luckily for Jeffrey retweeted, I would not be going to that event. We fucking sold out for that.
Do you suspect he knew that on some level?
I wouldn't have gone. Honestly, I'm dead serious. I wouldn't have gone. I would have
there pressure on him to retweet?
I would have done our live show and then said, "Oh, I don't feel well," and we would have left. Definitely would have done that. I mean, you talk about a good company guy. I've still kept my fucking tongue, my mouth closed on that idiot, fucking guy during the whole live show negotiation thing. The fucking guy who told you to not tell me.
Blattman?
No.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, Dave.
No.
The fucking guy who was like, oh, yeah, don't tell Kirk about this until we get all the numbers straight for the Wilbur. That guy.
I don't know why I'm blanking. I'm just
okay.
blanking.
Then I talked to Erica and I was like, who's this fucking guy? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I just forget. Yeah.
I remember the subject.
How do you fucking not know who I'm talking about?
I trust you.
Jesus
I forget.
Fucking Christ, man. Forget it. What else? God, I'm so sick of this fucking show. What's next?
What was even the issue? I don't even remember issues at the Wilbur.
Oh, boy.
What else?
Didn't sound good.
What else?
Can you still hear? Or do you?
I can hear fine. What else?
They can't hear you though. Do you want to hear Gerry on Newsmax yesterday?
Gerry, your experience at Thanksgiving and how you avoid the argument, or do you embrace it?
No. You want to talk about the Hingham story?
Oh, boy.
Can I get you a mic? I can barely hear you.
Don't waste any of the good ones. Mention a few bad ones.
I'll get you a mic. What'd you say? Can I get you a mic?
You have another one?
Did you break it fully?
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
no.
I'll find one.
He'll find one.
I'll get that. Don't worry about it. I'll get it. Should be working. We're good?
Nope.
I can't hear you.
Seems unlikely to me. All right, so how do you do this? Set it up there.
me hear you. No.
I have no idea. Can you
Oh,
hear me?
yes.
There we go.
You're back.
Great, wonderful, fucking fantastic. I don't know. You're just lying. I think you're just.
I'm honestly not. I'm not a dick. I'm not being a dick.
Fucking pussy. What else?
I'm not a pussy. Tell me. I'll start shitting on it. Go.
No,
Tell me what it was.
No, I hate you. What else? I'm serious. Let's just get this case over with, and then you can quit. What else?
What if I just want to know? Like, why can't I just know?
I mean, you can fucking wish in one hand and shit in the other. I'll tell you which one gets filled first. What's next?
Do you want to talk about the Cullen piece?
No,
I don't want to do that either.
I do not. I don't care about it. It's stupid.
I want to talk about that NHL trans tweet.
No. What am I going to say?
What would you like to talk about?
What are we talking about the NHL trans? What am I supposed to say
I
about
don't know.
that?
I'm just tossing out some ideas for
NHL trans tweet? What?
Yeah.
About how they for transgender rights?
Yes.
So what? Good for them. What am I supposed to pretend to care? Like, I don't care.
Yeah. Just asking. That's all.
You know?
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Excited for Thanksgiving?
I'm thrilled.
Do you want to hear about Mutt's evolution of finding sports radio?
Sure.
Okay.
And I remember getting in my neighbor, Nick Delicali's car, his dad, Ed, in his, I forget what it was, but it was a red car. I can still picture it. And he put on the radio, and it was probably driving to like a baseball practice. And it was like these guys yelling at each other on the radio about sports. I was like, what is this? He's like, oh, it's 8:50 a.m. WEEI. It's full-time sports talk. I'm like, what? They talk sports for the entire day on the radio? And that was my introduction to it. And then Eddie and Dale, and eventually, Dale and Newman. Like, I just go. But originally,
We got the whole origin story from Mutt last night. I don't know why.
Somebody call?
I didn't
in
hear the
response
call
to a
before.
call or no?
Yeah, I didn't hear the caller before, but yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that's good. I saw somebody tweet that. I couldn't listen. I'm not listening to that. But that's interesting. Wow. What an origin story. So he's listening to Eddie?
Yes.
Oh, great.
He was very excited.
Eddie, who you talked to before the Wilbur, actually.
I did. You remember that?
Anyone else
I
you
remember
talked to
that.
before the
I remember that.
That you remember. That you remember.
I remember the dog.
That you remember. Somebody at the
No, I
company,
remember-
somebody
I
at the
remember
company
part-
saying, hey, don't talk to Kirk until we get all our numbers straight before we figure out how much Kirk's going to get for the Wilbur. That guy you don't remember.
Oh, financially.
Yes. I remember the topic. I don't remember who you're talking
Just give me the name and I'll fucking out him. I don't
You
know.
know, I don't want out. You don't remember? You don't remember that?
No, I remember the stupid things about like merch that mattered, that didn't matter at all. But I don't remember that portion of it.
Remember he asked you, was there an agreement that Kirk
fuck.
had?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that was like it was like contractual shit that they sent me that I forwarded to you.
Right.
Yeah, and somebody at the
fuck
company
that
said,
guy, yeah.
don't tell Kirk.
Correct. And I told
That's
Kirk.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I did my job at that moment.
Yeah, but you didn't forget it. What else? Jesus Christ. What else?
Why is me remembering it like the end all be all?
Because it was a pretty big deal at the time. Like, I was really pissed.
I don't
A
remember.
really shitty thing to do.
I don't think you like went on any crazy rant on the next show. Or
No, I
anything
specifically
like that.
didn't. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Did I just say that?
Yes, but I just like, yeah, I don't know.
What else?
What an asshole. That's all.
else?
What else could we do here? Got our case reaction. You don't want to talk about the Kevin Cullen piece. which
Not
is
right
a
now,
big
maybe
one.
later.
Yeah. Do you want to hear us a cut from Brennan Schaub yesterday, which was quite interesting?
Sure. To be
more
fair, I
my
do not even know who
wheelhouse.
this person is. If I'm being totally honest.
He's
Hey, you can take a break. I'll handle
I
this.
mean, I know the name, obviously, but I'm not.
he's a new collaborator with Barstool Sports.
That I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw enough.
We'll be watching the Rough and Rowdy 19, which takes place in New England. Says Rough and Rowdy 19, New England, but says December 9th, Providence, Rhode Island. You're from the East Coast.
I saw this
Describe
clip.
that to
I
me.
saw this unfunny clip. Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah. As real as fucking Santa Claus.
You think he's faking it?
Oh, he
It's a
was.
shtick. Yeah.
He wasn't faking.
I
that.
don't think so.
I've seen this guy's nothing funny about this person. Nothing.
Well, that's kind of what's.
I know, but like
Yeah.
after a while, it's kind of like I get it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about.
Oh, it's
that.
not his
to be
act.
clear, I don't
I
care.
guess
I don't
the
care
point.
about Rough and Rowdy. I just don't care about it.
What do you care about?
Not much at this point. What's that? Dave?
You did want to go, I thought.
No,
you
I have
were-
no. I will not be going. No.
Yeah.
50-50 on trivia. Zero chance I'll be at Rough and Rowdy.
50-50 on trivia on
No, we're busy with the
Tuesday.
case. I mean, what do you want me to say? We're busy with the case. I'm not getting paid extra for it. Why would I show up?
That's a certainty. Yep.
Well, what else?
there's not a ton going on there besides those major stories like the Apple
Like
store.
the NHL thing is a major
The
story.
NHL was the biggest thing in
Where?
conservative, though. They were all
Who
fucking
cares?
fired
I'm
up
not a
about
conservative.
that. I know, but it was like a biggest thing in the
They're-
trending
you think they
world or
care?
whatever.
You think fucking Gerry Callahan cares about the NHL tweeting something out? Who cares? What does it even matter?
I think Gerry really cares about it, actually. So
Why?
much so that he's asked to go on Newsmax to talk about how much he cares about all these issues and stuff like that. Yeah.
Whether
Give some
this
tips about Thanksgiving.
this homophobic racist asshole have to say on there.
Why? Jerry did nothing to bother you.
I'm kidding. What do you have to say?
Well, they got his expertise on how he handles the Thanksgiving meal.
Expertise not to fucking get some hair in the head of his. Jesus, you'd be suing fucking Di Stefano. Holy
no.
shit. Jesus Christ.
Gerry, your experience at Thanksgiving and how you
Stop
avoid
trying to play this for me. I don't want just twice. I don't care about it. I saw it. I heard it. I watched some of this terrible clip. What do you want me to say?
Well, did you see the Apple store? And just keep going to the
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm
my
not sure
friends
why
at
the guy
Chrisley's?
got $100,000 bail. That guy in Hingham, is that right?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Is he out? Did he get out?
I didn't see if he posted it yet or not. He didn't. I haven't seen that yet.
How is he?
Yeah.
How is it only that? I don't get.
Well, are they like in agreement that it was like a?
It wasn't
possibly an
terror. It was an
accident?
So saying that his foot. This is what we talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? His foot
Yeah.
got stuck. He's saying.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
How is that possible? On the accelerator?
That's what happened to Walter Jr.
That's true.
Yeah.
He has an excuse at least. What? I mean, like he got his foot stuck on the accelerator though,
Apparently.
like a
Yes.
shoelace or something. It's very weird.
Yes. I feel like they've taken their sweet time, like giving out information about it. I don't really know why, but
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't. Yeah, it's very odd.
and I also like I don't know the extent of everybody's injuries. By the way, too. There were what 19 people.
One
sent to
person's
hospital?
dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it's an older, like a
So they got
grandfather. I
New
saw
Jersey.
that.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of these weird sort of. I mean, I know it takes a while, but it's very strange. In a weird way. Lucky that it wasn't, maybe later that day or even maybe on Black Friday or something. I don't know. Maybe it could have been worse.
How could you prove that's terror? Because it's not something like having to buy a gun or put together a bomb or something like that. You could just use the excuse of it being an accident, no? Like, how do you prove that?
Well, I suppose. I mean, I guess if you go into the person's background, you can find maybe something that would suggest it, though, right? I guess.
But even then, like,
Well, if there's a
that
background,
person
of
could get in an
Well,
accident.
if there's a background of heavy social media use, you could probably
Right, if he's literally threatening to do it or something.
I don't know, but
Yeah, but if it was terrorism, you would go at a different time where it's packed.
the guy
and
looked a
stuff like
little
that.
off to me.
He did look off.
It doesn't mean it. I mean, they never get him in a good light in those moments. I understand, but
Yeah.
it was not great, not good.
You know who looks really good right now? Jay Leno actually looks good.
He seemed fine.
Yeah. Just
mean, all
like
things
Thank
literally-
goodness.
No, he just looks like he has like a little bit
Well,
of redness on his cheek.
his neck or something.
Yeah.
I saw that.
his
Yeah.
lip.
So how long was he in the hospital for?
Was it a week?
Seemed like that long.
Yeah, it was. I don't even know if it was a week.
You got really lucky then. Jesus.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Sure did get lucky.
We're here. We're
What
on
else going on in the world?
God's green earth. We're all lucky, aren't we?
That's what I'm feeling.
We're not going to jail.
What are
like
you
the
guys
Chrisleys.
thankful for this year, huh?
Go to jail right now. Jesus.
My wife was concerned last night that like the two parents are going to jail at the same time. So who's going to watch over the kids?
Which parents?
The Chrisley parents are going to jail. So who's going to watch
Who
over
are these
You
people?
didn't know that?
Who the fuck are you talking about?
you don't
He
know
knows
the-
best.
You don't know the banking fraud with the Chrisleys, these reality TV stars.
Is the gay guy on that show?
Allegedly.
You're lucky you're saying that now, yeah.
What, isn't he or no?
He wasn't until
Kind of
recently.
how this whole thing was exposed.
Oh, right.
His potential gay love.
Didn't everybody know that when they watched the show? Was that part of
I've
the
seen one
joke?
commercial and I had a pretty good idea.
I don't mean to
We don't
be.
judge people like that.
I don't care, but I'm saying, wasn't that like known on that show?
It was almost assumed.
When I first saw that commercial for it, I thought it was a Christopher Guest mockumentary.
yeah,
show.
yeah, exactly. I thought he was an actor.
But it's not. Obviously, those are real people, and they're in jail. He's in jail for.
I think it's like somewhere around like 10 or 15 years, and she got like 7 or something like that.
So I mean, all due respect to your lovely wife, would she like them to serve the sentences separately?
So I was
Bring him
telling
over to
Mike,
Kathy's house.
I was telling Mike, I don't know the exact amount of time, but the Judices, who are famous from the Real
Boy, that
Housewives of New
sounds
Jersey,
rough coming out of your mouth.
their
better than the guy we'll be talking to in about an hour. Yeah.
their situation, they allowed them to go at separate times so that a parent could stay with the kids. Now, their sentences, I believe, were a lot shorter, so maybe.
Well,
it
these
made
people are in
sense.
jail for. These guys like 12 and 8 years, right?
Yeah,
or something?
something along those lines. Yeah.
So what happened?
They
I paid no attention to it. So
banking fraud.
why does it matter that he's gay?
Didn't pay taxes. So the gay lover basically exposed him.
Oh.
I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
blew the lid off the thing.
So that's too bad. Well, so he's in jail. Oh, I mean,
They're appealing it, and so but it's not. I'm assuming it's not looking good because that's been going on for years now. So
yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry to hear that. It's tough Thanksgiving for what's their names? The Grizzlies?
Grizzlies.
The Christmas and their shows got canceled, which
I would think
is
so.
a travesty.
Too bad.
But
It's a
luckily
travesty.
They're a family of faith.
They were
Well,
wrong.
actually be a good year, though, if they haven't
show.
gone to
It was a
jail
great
and stuff.
It was a great show.
You watch this program?
Yeah, and Kathy Cullen loves this show as well.
Watch it like the whole thing through?
Probably the first 4 or 5 seasons or so.
Okay. How many years have there? There's been a lot, right?
Yeah, they've had a good run. And on USA of all channels to have success.
Who are they? Why did they get a show?
I think they were just I guess he was just, I'm not going to say like a mogul, but he was very popular in in the South. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe
There was a run of Bravo and channels like that giving reality shows to just weird, the Octomom.
I think the Osbournes almost started.
But I mean,
right?
the Osbournes, not famous people.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but at least Octomom was famous for 2 weeks. I think these people are.
Right, yeah. What's their name? The couple with a bunch of kids. God damn it.
John and Kate plus
John and
8.
Kate, yeah. Them,
You're
that's
going
another
back.
one.
You're going back.
But even that at
years,
least that even's quirky. They had 8 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is just, I don't know.
Yeah, what's the
Closeted
what's
gay
the
guy.
stand?
That's interesting.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I guess. Was there ever any suggestion on the show that they joke around about it or no?
It was like Frasier. He'd be in one room with the boyfriend and have to go into the other room.
Yeah. I mean, I'd watch that.
The appeal, I think, was just that the whole family was involved, including the grandmother. She was pretty wacky. She liked to go
She's
to-
involved in
She liked to go to the casino.
taxing?
No, just like
Oh,
the
on
show.
the show.
She got involved in the show.
Oh.
And, some shenanigans would take place. That's all.
Really?
Yeah.
I was
was
in a
her
great
shtick?
mood before that fucking Dave fucked that up. Jesus. I actually was. What else?
Is that right?
I can't believe how long he spent just talking about this stupid thing. Who cares?
I don't think and credit to you, I mean, we
Thank
never
you.
spoke of that again. Ever.
I know, but Dave, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It's your own flaws. It's fine.
You act like if you said it, that I wouldn't have had your back on it. Like,
Don't
obviously,
don't,
that it was a
don't
dick
gaslight me, okay? Thank you. What else?
move. What?
Thank you. I'm hurt. Thank you. I'm wounded. What else?
It was
I'm speaking my truth. I'm good. What else?
I'm speaking my truth.
Now you're doing it again.
It's not fair. That's not a
Hash it
fair.
out.
It's not a fair thing.
Don't
It's
go to
not.
Thanksgiving mad, you two.
Your defense is that you're stupid.
No, my defense is that
You never remember anything.
my defense. I don't remember.
So I would
things.
say, I have memory issues.
No, but in that moment, I had your back. Like, that to me means way more than me remembering something that we've never spoken of again.
Well, you better have had my fucking back in that moment. You
And
would've-
I did.
you would've- I would have literally gone to your house and killed you. If you had
Sure,
my back
but
in that
like,
situation.
so
Literally, I
what,
would have gone
you-
to jail happily. I'm
So
sitting
what?
there with fucking Todd Chislin.
So you're shitting on me
and
for not
whatever.
remembering something that
Only
we've
kids.
It's a
never
big
spoken-
moment. It's a
we've
big
never
moment.
spoken
It's a
about it.
big moment. It's a big
Yeah,
moment.
and in that
It's a
big moment,
moment.
I rose to the occasion. Did I not?
Not really.
Yes.
No, you didn't. It's fine. Everything's a joke.
Something.
It's not a joke. Somebody
else?
at the company asked me to do something.
Okay,
and
it's
I
fine.
said, "Fuck
It's
you! I'm
fine.
going to my boss."
I don't think you said that to him, but fine.
That's what I did.
What
With
else?
My actions.
What else? What else?
I'd like to talk about Cullen now, please.
Why is Steve calling in today? I talked to him about this yesterday. What's going on? I'm happy that he's calling in, but what are
He
we
said
doing?
you wanted him.
Oh, I know, but what is it
didn't know.
for?
I have no idea.
Okay.
He didn't tell me.
He's on Newsmax today.
He's on Newsmax at I think 9:35.
Oh, what a week for Newsmax.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, and he's doing that. I think he wants to talk about that story, the thing that he had some traction for earlier this week.
Which one was that?
Oh,
He's had
the,
a lot of good stories.
The apps on the phones.
Oh, right.
I guess
right,
guess
right.
the
It's pretty
The
interesting.
Globe picked up on it later.
no credit though, right? No. And then he said one of Baker's gals is giving him some guff.
Oh,
the
boy.
PR flax. So
Oh,
he's not happy about
they're
it.
coming down on him.
Yeah, he's not happy about it. So
It's good that he works in Maine. He's outside the law here.
he's his own man.
Yeah.
He's had a good month of stories. It's a good run.
Yeah, so he broke that because that was pretty interesting. I read it.
Yeah, very good. No,
I don't read much.
I'm not surprised. Like
Yeah.
it's Steve. He's working hard. I don't know how he's doing. I sent Jerry this morning, 7:45. I was still in a good mood, in a sharing mood. Where Dave fucked it up. And I said, have Craig get the Cullen column from today. It's perfect. And Jerry texted me back. He said, it's cute you think Craig knows who Kevin Cullen is.
Give Jerry my number. We can have some fun.
As a fan of the show, Craig knows who Kevin Cullen is.
He certainly is.
yes.
Yeah, no, he does.
I actually don't think Jerry thinks that he knows who Kevin Cullen is, though.
No, he does.
He is so down on Craig.
Why?
Because
What in particular?
Just that sort of lack of curiosity.
Where's Gustin?
That lack of curiosity, I think, bothers Jerry.
Right. I understand.
Is Craig? Is that? a real weakness of his or no?
Yeah. They're like Craig is perfect if you tell him what exactly to do, but there's never a moment of like, oh, should I do this as well? You know?
Yeah. Yo, the next thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a limited guy. He's a simple guy. I don't, he's a producer. I don't know,
True.
Jerry's been doing this for 30 years. He bangs his head at these dumb producers. Like, what are you going to do?
That's right.
Like, you had Chris Curtis and Steve Ciaccio and Iggy and the guy. We had 2 guys who left to go become bank tellers. We're not talking about giants of industry here. Literally, 2 of them. Like, this is not. One guy left to go work for a stone company.
Right.
Nobody leaves and becomes like, whatever.
Doesn't Jerry work for Ironhead? It's not.
That's true, too.
Ironhead
That's
works for
true.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. Right.
I should fire him.
Insubordination.
That'd
Honestly.
be great.
Should fire him on the show then and replace him with somebody else, like a young conservative.
Get your things and get the hell out of here.
Get the fuck out of my office.
Have fun in the unemployment line.
Yeah. It's a big day for Jerry tomorrow. We call him today, but they didn't run it last year. I don't know if the Herald's running Jerry's column tomorrow.
Oh no.
Oh, they didn't. I remember that. They didn't run it last year.
Call the Herald right now. We'll see if we can get somebody on their line. See if we can get an answer to this.
Who is their editor these days?
You guys running Jerry's article?
Yeah, well, I bet you there are older people who want to see that every year.
Sure.
I would think. Can you guess the title of that column, Mike? I'm going to look it up right now. I don't know the answer, to be honest.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever even. You guys probably read it on the air before, right?
Like I said, we had that guy, Laura, read it on the air.
Oh, yes. Yeah, of course. yeah. But I don't remember the real focus of it.
Every now and then I'll see Laurel pop up on Facebook. Brings a smile to my face.
So he always says to me, he says, you look very nice today.
If you know your party's extension, enter it now.
I don't.
Just anybody. Seniors have one big day to make lasting memories. That's what it says here. That feels like a weird headline.
Oh, it's
I
about.
do not understand that request. Thank you for calling the Boston Herald. For a department listing, press 1. If you know your party's extension, enter.
I thought it was more about football
For
in general.
home delivery, circulation,
High school football.
and customer
It is high
service
school football,
related
yeah.
concerns, press 1. For news and sports, press 2. For
Thanksgiving, a game like no other, it says here.
A lot of rings here.
I care about
It's not
the
good.
feedback of their
It's
audience.
not good.
Your call is being
Oh,
forwarded to a Mitel voicemail system.
The hell's
Extension 16515 is not available.
Oh, we tried.
No messages may be.
Who is the sports
a
editor
bit.
at the Boston Herald?
I have no clue. None.
Would you have known it 10 years ago? Definitely. Right?
It was Hank Hernowitz, I think, 10 years ago. Great guy. Then Sean Leahy, who was kind of a stiff. And then I think Sean left to go. He's a nice guy. He was on enough about me. He was a good sport.
Oh, I recognize Joe Dwinell. He's the executive editor. That name rings a bell.
Great. Should write a song about it. Callahan, seniors have one big day to make lasting memories. Would you like to hear something, Mike, or no?
I'd love to.
Okay. The alarm will go off even earlier than usual tomorrow, but somehow it won't be so tough to get up and out of bed. You couldn't sleep any later if you tried. You'll be awake half the night into the morning, staring at the ceiling and anxiously looking ahead to the big game.
So excited.
The last football game of your life. You'll go to bed tonight with butterflies in your stomach, and they will have babies while you sleep and do a number on you in the morning.
Wait, what?
The butterflies will have
Oh, okay. The butterflies.
babies while you sleep and do a number on you in the morning. I bet
He's
you
not
Jerry,
advocating for teen pregnancy.
I bet you if Jerry could do it over, he'd want that line gone. That's even for him. You look outside and see the rain, but you won't really mind. It could be the last time you ever play in the mud. It should be fun. You'll try to eat some breakfast, but the car home will sound. It's your ride. Grab the bag. Time to go.
Now, why do you get up earlier than any other morning?
Because you're excited. It's Thanksgiving Day football.
But he said the alarm goes off earlier.
The alarm.
Well,
one
maybe-
second.
maybe
Let me-
it
let
is,
me- I'm
yeah.
sorry. let me
Take it
see.
from the top.
The alarm will go off even earlier than usual
Why?
tomorrow, but somehow it won't be so tough to get up and out of bed. Game day.
Oh, it's an earlier game, too. Right?
Yeah, remember, it's
usually
Thanksgiving
11
Day
o'clock.
game.
Earlier than you would
10
get
or
up for
11.
school or whatever?
for a game day. The body's different on that day. You don't know. You never played.
That's true. Yeah, right. I'm not a gridiron guy.
Love these Friday morning quarterbacks. I suppose,
No, I'm
right?
sorry.
So people don't know if you're not in Massachusetts. Maybe you don't know. Tomorrow is they play Thanksgiving Day games. That's not common in other states.
Oh, it's not.
Some do.
I thought they
but
did it
some,
in most places.
No, but I don't think that's the case in a lot of not in every state.
I know they did it in Dillon, Texas.
That's true. You're right about that. Dillon, Texas, they did. That's true. You're right. You're right. At home, they'll wish you luck for the last time. I would hope that's not the case in your life.
You're on your own, kid.
Your older brother will yell at you to kick some butt today. You knew that was coming. His team lost a tough one on Thanksgiving Day, and he will never forget it.
Sounds very specific now.
When you get to the locker room, there'll be a different kind of tension in the air. The music will be a little softer, the small talk a little quieter. You'll put on the pads a little slower because you might never do it again. To be clear, if you don't know by now, you may never be doing any of this stuff again. Jerry's mentioned this only 6 different times. By the time you get up, breakfast.
It's never happening. It's not going to be the same.
It's never going to happen again.
Yeah.
There were days when you thought you'd never miss this dirty, smelly, sweaty locker room. But tomorrow definitely will not be one of those days. You'll do a lot of things in the next few years. Go to college, get married, have kids, start a life. But you'll never do this.
Addiction.
But Mike, you'll never do this again. You'll never buckle up your chin strap, look across the huddle at your best friend, and just go and play hard together.
Oh, boy. Again, that might be imagery Jerry would change.
Maybe not, though. Now you know. You'll miss it a lot. You're a senior in high school. A couple of your teammates hope to play next year in college. They hope this is just a step, the first chapter in a long, glorious football career. There was a time when you had that same goal, the dream, but now, deep down inside, you're pretty sure it'll never happen. This is it, the end of the line. By the way, it just gets you to know you. I'm like, this is it, the last football game this guy's ever going to play.
Really? Why didn't he mention that? I'd be more into it.
Tomorrow will be your famous final scene on the home field, Thanksgiving Day. And for the boys under the pads and helmets, there will never be anything like it. Tomorrow it's just you and your buddies playing for families, your girl, your school, and your hometown.
Or your guy, whatever you're into.
You've played 9 or 10 games this season, but you never saw a crowd like the one you'll see tomorrow morning. All the college kids are home. Everyone has a day off. Nothing else is going on. Just this, your game, your day. They'll be lined up in the end zones and watching from atop the nearby hill and squeezing into the stands on both sides of the field. When you run from the locker room to the field before the game, you will see the line at the ticket booth, a line that stretches back 3 or even 4 generations. Whoa. In that line, you'll see the guys.
These people are living to quite an age.
120, 130. In that line, you'll see the guys who played here in the years before you. Some of them played here before you were born, maybe even before your father was born. Who knows? Maybe you'll see the kid who wore your number before you did.
Wow.
Remember how you looked up to him a couple of years ago? How you only wanted to someday play like him? Tomorrow I'll be looking at you, cheering for you. Tomorrow, finally, you'll be playing like him. And take a long look at that sideline. Maybe a young kid's going to be looking up to you. Maybe he hopes to wear your number next year. And next year, you'll be in the stands with your buddies and your memories of that day.
Thinking what a has-been you are.
The last time you wore the pads. You'll see him out there. You'll cheer. You'll know how he feels. Everything will look a little bit different, a little clearer and brighter, like the first time you walked into Fenway Park. I didn't want that one over. The grass will be greener, the uniform's cleaner. It'll be like watching a movie, and you're in it. It won't even feel like a football game until the first time you run down the kickoff and smash heads with a kid from the next town.
CTE.
It'll feel like you're standing in the center of the universe with all eyes upon you, and nothing is more vital happening anywhere in the world. The game will fly by as if somebody hit his hand on the fast-forward button. You'll take a couple of good hits and give a few back, but nothing will hurt. Not in this day. The game will go back and forth and down to the wire like they always do on Thanksgiving Day. Your team will pull out in the end. But as you walk off the field, you won't remember anything. It'll be an exhilarating blur. You'll hug your teammates, shake a lot of hands, and pull off the pads and the uniform for the last time. You'll head home for Thanksgiving dinner, a little sore, a little tired, a little older. You'll make plans with your buddies for later tomorrow night, knowing things will never be the same.
Wow.
You'll never get that feeling back you had out there in the field. Next year, you'll sleep a little later. You'll get in line and buy a ticket and watch the game from the hill. You'll look for your old number. And you'll feel pretty good if the kid can play it all. The end.
Wow.
Thank you, Jerry.
Beautiful. And then in 30 years, you'll walk to the end of your driveway and think, where am I?
This is not your driveway, sir. 40 years from now, you'll be on Newsmax.
What I would really love, as if I were a regular listener to the Gerry Callahan show, what I would be rooting for is that the Herald posts that article, but takes out the line "your girl."
Your girl.
So he could have it printed, but also have something to rant about.
For sure. Yes. People love that story, though. It's true.
It isn't. I imagine if I played football, I would be more sentimental about it.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you play, there's some idea if you played some sport, and I get that, but it's kind of, it's just quintessential Gerry. That's all.
Yeah.
Has it not run in the actual paper for years, but they put it on the website, I think. Is that the move?
Oh, is that right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's not happy about it.
He's not ready for print anymore.
He's not happy about that. And then the Feaster 5, which we ran every year in Andover, they stopped inviting him as one of the celebrities that they would call up at the beginning, like Bill Rogers and other people. I did it a couple of years. And Gerry, then they stopped inviting him once he got fired, and he was mad, so he's never running that again either.
That's good.
Which I actually kind of understand. Yeah. Like, fuck you.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, although it's a
Fuck
night.
that charity.
Yeah, he raised a lot of money for homeless people. I do, honestly, I do kind of understand. I'm sort of with him on that. Honestly.
Every time Gerry sees a homeless person, he's like,
fuck you.
Good.
So, yeah, go ahead, Dave. Tell me about the NHL thing.
Well, so the NHL was all, I'm sure, Gerry, this is a topic on Gerry's show today, but the NHL tweeted out, congratulations to the first all trans team.
I did see that.
Yes. And so somebody responded and said, so basically men are playing on women's teams.
Right.
And the NHL responded something along the lines of like, these men are men.
Women are women.
Women are women. Like non-binary identity is
so
real.
people who are born with a assigned to male gender, as they say.
Yes.
Whatever, they're now playing against people who are born women in hockey?
Yes.
Can you like check and stuff in this league?
Probably.
Who's to
I would
say?
think so.
You know what?
Why would you change
I
the
see no
rules?
issue with that. I think
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
don't see any injuries at all. I don't see how that could be a
Trial and
problematic
error, I say.
Yeah. So
Just go for it.
What's the worst thing that could happen? I mean, I have an idea, but what are you going to do? Who cares?
They want to play.
That's
they
great.
know they know the rules.
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
Did I say that right? They know.
Yes. I think
They is always safe. I think.
Yeah.
They is always safe. Okay.
They, you cannot go wrong with they.
Right.
I don't think, right?
Even grammatically, you can jam it in wherever. Doesn't
true.
matter.
What's the other thing? Like, what's the they thing? What's the thing with the Colorado shooter? Right. So now they were saying it was a hate
That's
crime.
a non-binary person, right?
And they didn't know that until now. So does that mean
Who's they?
Shit.
Him.
Who's him?
No.
Them.
Well, you said they didn't know that. You mean the authorities?
Can I just say shooter? Yeah,
Sure.
like the shooter, it was a hate crime, right?
I suspect it
But
was.
now are they arguing because the shooter is non-binary? It wasn't a hate crime. Is that what they're arguing?
I feel like a non-binary person could commit a hate crime on a gay nightclub.
Could do it. I think they can. They are just as good at that as anybody else.
Right.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
I am full rights on all of it.
Fully capable.
I think so. Yeah. If somebody doesn't think they're capable of that, then shame on them.
Yes.
No, I think. I think. It's another shooting last night in Virginia.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Jesus Christ. Good job. It's definitely getting solved. Wonderful. But that's why I don't spend any time on it anymore, because it's unsolvable. It doesn't even matter.
Honestly,
The thing in Texas never happened. Like, nobody talks about it anymore. It never happened. What were you say?
it seemed obviously like an over-the-top thing when South Park did it, when they did like the shootings just kind of happening off in the background and no one paid attention.
where we're at.
But that's literally what it is.
Absolutely
now.
is.
Yeah.
Totally is. Nobody. I saw it this morning. It's like, oh my God, it just happened like 2 days ago there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It fucking never stops. But I thought about it when the thing happened the other day in the college shooting there in Virginia. Is that right? Yeah, University of Virginia. Mm-hmm. I almost was tempted to tweet out basically that, like, great, nothing's been, but I didn't even do it because I'm like, all you get is fucking people on one side saying, and the other, I'm like, then you're in the middle of this goddamn thing all over, and it just wears you out. I just don't have the patience for it.
Tim Pool came out about the gay nightclub and was like, they're grooming young people. And it's like, why would you take that stance today?
It's just stupid. That's what I mean. It's just stupid.
Go after a place still doing it. They're all dead there.
Correct.
So.
Yeah, it's just stupid. I mean, how long ago was that Orlando nightclub? That was a gay nightclub shooting, right?
Probably 7-8 years ago. 2015.
I think I was on
like
EI at the time.
Yeah.
That morning when it happened.
Yep.
Nothing comes of it. Nothing comes of Sandy Hook. Nothing comes of Texas. Nothing.
Yeah.
Zero. I just saw something that the guy just resigned, one of the cops in Texas. Like, I'll totally admit that I read that. I was like, oh my God, I haven't thought about that since fucking, I don't know. How long ago was that?
I still think of that one just because it's
6 months,
unique where like
more
the
than 6
cops were afraid to go
Right.
in.
Which is why I don't think you can like use any example. There was like a trending tweet or video going around that's like one person stopped the shooter in Colorado versus the police in Texas. And like the police in Texas were scared fucking shitless. Like, you can't judge them on anything. They're just fucking didn't do their job.
Can't judge them on anything.
Well, no, you can judge them for that day specifically, but like you can't compare what they did to anybody else because they just fucking suck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well said.
Thank you.
Anybody's talking about, but anyway, I know about Milton's, that's for sure. The store for men. In a way, Dave, that follow-up text about the Milton stuff almost annoyed me more than the first one.
I know. I didn't really understand why.
Why I was up? Why am I in?
No, I understand why on your end. I don't understand like why they weren't in more communication. It sounds like a bigger thing than I thought.
Yeah, just like yeah, it's just.
I know.
Every 2 weeks, just get the check. June 2024. Just get the check. Fall is almost here. Milton's a store for men. Have you printed out before we do Milton's? We love Milton's. Go to Milton's.com. Have you printed? I know you're away the next couple of days. I'll be working. I just want to make sure I have it all memorized exactly. Do you have all the ad copy for the case episode 1 yet or no?
It's all right there, probably, right?
I certainly have what you need. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. But go to Milton's, please. Go to Milton's.com. Get your buy one, get one free suit event is still going on as we speak. I think there'll be like 90 Barstool guys at Milton's on Tuesday, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
My face pressed against the window looking at it.
Very nice.
On the outside, watching it happen. Can I come in? I don't know.
Dana Beer.
I feel like I've helped this Milton's out somewhat. No? Well, all right. Okay.
Bill
Who are you again?
No problem. Get the fuck out of here. Give me back that shirt. Your money's literally no good here. What's that, Dave?
Bill alphaed the shit out of us on that one, by the way.
How do you mean?
He's saying we're going to Burlington on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Whereas,
I
we
mean-
were trying to make it as close as humanly possible to the location.
I'm not. I'm trying to do. I have an episode of The Case coming up Tuesday. I'm doing like a live show and then the trivia that night. I'm fairly busy. Like,
Dana Beers wants Burlington.
Well, that's a different situation. If that's the case, then we're fine. You know, whatever anybody wants to do. Who cares? Who cares about me, right? Nothing matters. Oh God. But we love Milton's anyway. They don't love us, but we love them. You go to Milton's.
I think they do.
I'm starting to wonder, honestly. You go to Miltons.com right now, or their great store, Social Plaza Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut, now open at the Burlington Mall. Get moving. The first sponsor of this show, one of the top, I'm not the first one or not, but one of the first 30 or 40 sponsors of the KMS show, as I recall. Huh. Well, I appreciate loyalty, Mike, like the ones.
Right.
What was the boner one that bailed on this because I said you'd rub it in your eyes?
Roman swipes.
No, I love Milton's. The good thing about Milton's is you can joke around, it's why they are the absolute best. The original sponsor, no doubt about it. The first ones have always had my back no matter what, whether it's Murchison or all the trouble I went through. They were always there. They do enough about me when I was like doing it in that stupid freaking producers thing. So if you want loyalty, Milton's is the place to go. And great clothes, more importantly. I suppose for something if you want to look good. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vine, North Face, all that great stuff. Go to Milton's right now. Get moving. Go to Miltons.com where there are 3 great locations. Check them out this weekend. I don't know the Black Friday situation is there. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But I know they'll have great deals regardless. So get moving. Go to Miltons.com. Christmas is coming right now, ladies. If you want to get your man some clothes, get stepping. Go to Miltons.com and get moving. Please, please, please.
Yes.
What else?
You just mentioned that name of an individual. Did you see Turtle Boy's tweet and that story that he wrote about the guy who's like, he said he's worse than Murchison because he's sending all these emails trying to get coaches fired.
Yeah,
because they follow libs of TikTok.
I saw that.
Yeah. Who is this?
People are all nuts.
Just
all nuts. Just fucking stop. That's why I'd love for Elon Musk just to blow Twitter up, honestly. The greatest thing ever. Just be like, I'm all set. We're good. Like, I'm going to just done, completely gone.
He hasn't had to do anything. Like, virtually nothing's changed, really, and people are losing their minds over it.
Not virtually nothing. Nothing has changed.
Well, little thing, like it says official under certain accounts.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff, but nothing.
I tried to get him last night. They tried to get him.
Who, Musk?
Yeah, they were. There was a big story about how that FTX guy invested $100 million into Twitter, and that was like supposed to be a big deal.
Why would I care?
That's what.
Fuck do I care if he give? So what?
We didn't know he was a fraudster. Like,
but even he is.
But Elon did. That was the first thing Elon said was he's a bullshit artist.
What does he even say that he did? Like, what does that have to do with me looking at fucking some movie tweet? What do I care?
That's true.
Like, I don't even get that. I don't even understand. I'll say this right now. Elon Musk is a great man. What do you think of that, Mike?
I like it. I'm kind of with you.
You know who else is a great man? Donald Trump.
Oh my God! Now
that's wonderful.
That's a little much.
Wonderful. Oh, fantastic. You know what? We're on YouTube, right? COVID is fake, and the election was absolutely stolen. What else? Well,
God.
line them up. I'll say them.
Elon does not own YouTube, so that could be a problem.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there you go.
Super woke. Over
Make sure to get 9. Make sure to get 9 booster shots so you can get COVID and fucking be sick for 4 days.
Elon doesn't own YouTube. It's to find people at Google.
That's true.
I've never done anything wrong.
Amazing the country was paralyzed for 2 years over this fucking thing, over COVID. Isn't that the craziest thing ever?
It's
2 years. People are still trying.
It's worse now than that.
I saw Fauci at a press conference yesterday. I was like, this fucking guy is still talking? Human beings are listening to this dipshit? Like, I don't even, like, I'm vaccinated, so I'm not one of these lunatics. This guy is still telling people. There was somebody asking a question in this press conference yesterday, some idiot liberal reporter moron, I'm sure. She had like 2 masks on, and she's like, what do you tell people who are going to Thanksgiving and some people are vaccinated and some? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck out of there. Leave me alone, you idiot.
You know what, though? I actually have more respect for that person and Howard Stern that have, like, stayed the whole way with, like, you're going to die if you go outside.
True. You're right about that.
Than the people that obsessed about it for, like, a year and a half and then were like, nah, fuck it. Let's go outside.
Yeah, but how about somebody legitimately, like, look, we were all at the beginning in 2020. We were all like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, right? We put trust in government officials, which is our fault. We're morons.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But like, if somebody like I'll just give myself as an example, who got vaccinated. I'm not getting vaccinated again, but I got vaccinated. And then I was like, well, you know, okay, this is but then I changed my mind after. I was like, well, okay, then it turns out I'm not even saying it's all bullshit.
No,
but you could slowly evolve.
Of course, I'm talking about the people that would berate you for not wearing a mask.
Joey DeCaro.
Yeah.
Right. It should be a college football game.
Exactly.
How about we just let people make their own fucking decisions? It's pretty basic.
Probably a good idea.
Sure.
You want to stay? You want your store to be open? Sure. You want your store to make people wear masks?
That's what we were saying from the
town.
start here. I mean, this show never stopped. We never stopped doing our show.
I'll say this:
essential employees.
Correct. Damn right we were.
It's worse right now. I couldn't get children's Tylenol last night. That's how bad it is out there right now. RSV, the flu, COVID, just basic cold. It is ugly out there.
I think I had the stomach flu for a couple of days. I think
You definitely did.
I think.
Really?
Yeah. Wish I gave it to you.
And your thing last night, the other night, was definitely a cold.
That was no. I had it for
Allergies.
Dave. I had it for 6 hours.
Allergies.
Oh, I meant to ask you.
But I was fine the
dust?
next day.
Dust
No,
or
yeah,
something?
no. I think I had a weird reaction to something because I was totally fine.
No, the leaves stayed on the trees for a bit longer this year.
I was
doctors
totally
were telling
fine
me.
2 hours later though. It was a weird. I'm telling you, it was a weird reaction. What's that?
When you say you wiped out running, what does that mean?
I mean, I fell down. Yeah, I tripped on like a tree root.
Oh my
Show
goodness.
you. Well, you won't see it. Do people see this, Dave, or not?
If you no, let me go full screen here.
I'll go this way.
Oh, gee.
So you just tripped over.
Yeah, look at it. It's a legitimate cut. Can they see it?
Oh yeah. Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's terrible. Sorry to hear that.
Fuck.
Thoughts and prayers.
You understand, like your ailment, which is bad, like your eyes aren't cut.
Suppose that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't bleed or anything.
No, that's true.
It's bad that it happened, but it's also a choice you made and your fault. Me, like I'm trying to help get myself in better shape.
I was a young boy.
We're young. No, we all make mistakes. I'm not saying.
Don't remember.
As an adult, you probably wouldn't do it again. But I remember that line in first grade. You want to have sight, you want to be blind. Everyone took the sight line.
Yeah, and then the jokesters like me, you know.
Yeah, always get the laugh.
Yeah,
That's the curse of being the class clown.
Right.
But it paid off. I mean, you know,
Suppose, yeah.
the second most famous blind Mike there is out there.
Yeah, right.
Do you do the same route every day?
Today I did a different one, but
Oh,
yeah, but it was
Snuck
yeah,
up
it
on
was- No, I was cutting across. It was a little route. I didn't see it, and I literally went like, it was like friggin'. I was flying. If somebody had taken a picture of me amid, it was beautiful. It looked like a gazelle flying there.
Like when you jumped over the homeless guy in West Virginia?
Yes, I flew over that.
You got
guy.
some leaps.
That's true. You're right. There's some height. Fucking drove down. I did fucking went to West Virginia. The whole goddamn what a fucking waste of my time that was. Jesus Christ, idiot.
I got out of there. That was a smart call by me, looking back on it.
Well, you were there.
Yeah, but I got out of there. The important parts.
I know, but good job. You went down and went back.
I know. I'm kidding. Jesus.
No, you weren't.
Sell my bad joke, for God's sake.
I didn't know it was a joke.
I think halfway you realize that you fucked it up.
Just thought it was an honest
I didn't
statement.
fuck up anything there.
You still talk to Cupcake or no?
No.
Yeah, right.
No, I do not.
Or we turn right back.
Let me
on
check
her.
up on.
Not a lot of talking, right, Mike?
Oh, you want me to check up on her? Fine. I mean, I guess if I have to.
I see she follows me on Instagram. That's about it.
Oh, that's good.
Just to keep tabs on me, probably.
She's nice. I mean,
Yeah, probably.
Not that we'll be there, obviously, but she should be there in December. Definitely.
Why?
If she wants to be a boxer.
Yeah, she earned a rematch.
She should fight somebody.
Oh, like a
They're having that. Who was that? I don't remember names, but remember this guy with the douchey mustache? And he loved that night before. He was the showman. Right?
Oh,
he was in the ring taking selfies.
Yes,
and
yes. Did he win his fight?
He won his fight, and he's back, I think, for the next one.
Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy, but he's very on.
Yeah.
Is our guy going to be there? Paul Swan.
Paul Swan, I do not believe will be there.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Do you know who Paul Swan is, Mike, or no?
Is it the radio guy?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Good memory.
These guys come and go. He had a run. I still follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, definitely.
I was on his radio show. I was fucking
Yes.
dripping in sweat in a suit, running around West Virginia promoting stuff.
You stayed in the owner of the radio station's office for 90
think 4
minutes
hours.
after that interview.
Well, I was a prisoner at that point. I was never getting out of there. It was a pretty cool office.
Yeah.
I like that place. I wish our office was like that.
It was busy, though. There's a lot of shit in there.
You think in the office?
Yeah, behind them, like all that memorabilia.
Oh, I think you meant like busy with workers and stuff.
Yeah.
There were not a lot of workers there.
No.
I can't imagine it's a big operation.
What else is going on?
Nothing crazy if you want to take calls. You don't want to do the Cullen thing?
I don't know. I feel like the time has come and gone.
Yeah.
Give me the gist.
You going to read it?
It's not.
1 second.
Well, we can take you all the way back to Nolan from last.
Who?
Nolan was the one who first brought up the story.
Who was that?
Nolan, who was in studio last week.
Oh,
on
Nolan.
Friday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
Nolan made
yes,
us aware of this story in South Boston originally.
What story?
He brought it up about the remains in the freezer.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was him.
Yes.
It's that same. I didn't connect the two together.
Remember that?
Do you believe this Cullen story?
No, I do not believe it.
I like the headline was very grabbing for like a horror movie trailer or something.
That's true. You never forget your first home, especially when cops find human remains there. I will say, when I saw the headline, when somebody says that, I think childhood home.
Okay.
Just in my mind. Do you or no? What do you think the first home you bought?
I actually that is what I thought. The first home you bought.
Okay, there you go.
To be fair.
That's fine. My wife and I lived at 838 East Broadway in South Boston. This is Kevin Cullen and his wife, the Globe columnist who's still there, who my great friend Chris Curtis and I exposed. Well, I guess it would have been in 18, right? The 5-year anniversary? It was 13, right? Yeah, right?
A 5-year anniversary of the marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made a bunch of shit up. He's made shit up all the time, but we've gone over Cullen a million times here. Last week, the police recovered what they believe to be human remains at the first home that Cullen and his wife bought. Okay. Shortly before we got married, my wife and I bought a condo in South Boston on the corner of East Broadway and N Street. I'm already in, by the way.
Okay.
I just like the idea of young Cullen, his wife, dreams.
Starting our lies. Honey, it's going to be all sunshine from here.
That's it. It was an imposing brick building with 9 units. We were on the second floor with a 3-piece bow window in the front, from which you could watch the planes float across Dorchester Bay toward Logan.
Okay.
Just watch them float across the bay to Logan.
Paint a picture.
Boy, it sounds like an awful place to live. Oh, you couldn't.
You could park there though. Back then, it's a different place now.
You couldn't pay me to live in Boston, in the city. If you said to me, "I will give you $50 million," I wouldn't do it. 50. I hate crowds. The city. I just like I don't like it.
No, but you would like to run there in the morning when nobody's outside. No, but really,
no. Why?
Like by the water in the seaport when nobody's out there. It's a nice setting.
I've been to the city like 3 times since the start of the pandemic, or whatever. Really? Since twice maybe. I went to the Garden a couple of times for wrestling or whatever, once or twice.
Yep.
I went to the Wilbur a couple of times. I did Jerry's fucking show, which was the worst experience of my life on like 9 levels. It took me 4 hours to park. I think I got a ticket.
That's the worst spot. Yep.
The worst spot. It's right across from the Garden. It's good. They have fucking M&Ms in there.
On 9/11, you said?
9/11.
I thought you just said on 9/11 you went in.
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Jerry had you in for the anniversary? I don't remember that.
No, Jerry takes that very seriously.
Okay.
Our place was small, less than 600 square feet. That sounds good. But it never felt small because we were young and worked long hours. And because this was our first place together, we had no point of comparison. I could get to the Globe in less than 10 minutes. It took my wife a little longer to get to the hospital where she worked.
Okay. They had no point of comparison of homes? Just because they never lived together?
The first place together.
Yeah, but they've been in other homes.
They couldn't compare it.
It's
600 square
incomparable.
feet is not. How do you measure that against something else?
Well, I've never been here with you, so
Well,
I can't compare it
they
to
probably
anything.
lived in normal size homes growing up, right? And they can't compare a 600 square foot apartment to anything else, I would think.
Well, I can compare what this room looks like to my home,
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
right?
Or a restaurant I've been in, or really
just-
any room.
Or just a library. Yeah, it's not that, I don't know.
Do you ever think to yourself, like,
Yeah.
on the show, you're reading the column that Kevin Cullen wrote, and you're pointing out all these like weird little quirks. Like, what is his editor doing when
Well,
he's?
this is my number one question before I was done. Like literally, like what they did a full, investigation of Cullen. This could easily be all made up. I'm not saying it is. I actually don't think it is because Cullen would have to be, even by his level, insane. Because the story screams so fake
Right.
that did they send editors and fact checkers in on this? Did they look up when they got married? Did Cullen send them? You just said next sentence on a sunny October afternoon we got married. Can we confirm that was your anniversary? Can we confirm that apartment?
Oh, they definitely don't do that. No way.
No chance.
How degrading would it be if Cullen had to walk into his editor with like a purchase and sale agreement? With
He should though.
Give me your wedding
I
certificate.
know, but how degrading?
Right, but he absolutely should.
That'd be great.
I remember we made fun of a column we wrote a couple of years ago about some barber shop. We called the barber, and the barber was like, "Yeah, no, that story's not true."
Right. Yeah, right. You didn't know who he was.
That's what I mean. On a sunny Sunday afternoon, we walked across the street to St. Bridget's to get married. Here we go.
All right.
Southie was different then. Oh yeah. Ours was one of the few condo buildings at the time. Packing wasn't that bad. Flanagan's was a supermarket. The guy working the deli counter thought nothing of lighting up a cigarette in the job. There were corner stores everywhere, but none used the word provisions or sold charcuterie. I mean, is that even real? Let me read that again.
Yeah. Hey, just don't ash in my salami.
But if you do, you know what? No big deal. It's got its own charm. Flanagan's was a supermarket. The guy working the deli counter thought nothing of lighting up a cigarette in the job. There were corner stores everywhere, but none used the words provisions or sold charcuterie. Then I looked at my older brother and I said, I'll do the best I can. He said, this is the last football game you'll ever play. Next paragraph. Not quite. Well, I don't know. There were no dog groomers, but Slocum's was the best toy store in the world. The barrooms were shot and beer places, and sometimes the shots were fired by people holding guns.
Oh, boy.
I am dead serious. Like psychologically, I fully believe he had an erection when he wrote that sentence. Like I absolutely believe that.
You want a shot, Kev? Depends what you mean.
That's why I know some people didn't like it. I stand by. I think the Cullen thing was one of the best things we ever did.
Oh, it was
I thought
great.
It was fucking great. Fucking great.
Never trust, always verify.
That's what he says, Mike.
That's true. That's a good slogan to live by.
I don't want to blow myself, but the they say he breaks three things: stories, hearts,
and legs, knees, bones. I think.
Yeah, I always thought of as Cullen, like Cullen's wet dream of Cullen. Like that's what he thinks of, like at night when he can't sleep, like stuff like this, like sentences like that. The bar rooms are shot in beer places, and sometimes the shots were fired by people holding guns.
I always really liked, and maybe if another song was in there, I'd like it just as much. But I thought "Bad Company" was the perfect.
Oh, perfect.
It gave you the feeling of what you were.
Give me the beginning of Bad Company. I'll read these. I'll read that paragraph again.
Because you can imagine Cullen walking down the streets of Boston, passing by Fenway.
Just nodding. Fenway, you don't go there. You don't go around there no more. The next paragraph is, I think, even better, Mike, honestly.
This is why I saw you retweet it, but I avoided it because I was hoping for this feeling that I'm feeling
I'm
right
glad.
now.
Yeah. I broke my equipment. I had my little temper tantrum, and now I'm feeling all right. Do you have it, Dave, or no? What are you looking for? What are you doing?
Putting on the TV.
Why are you putting on the TV? Oh, now?
Well, he's just there. So I figured
Well, tell him 5 minutes. Do you have Bad Company or no?
He'll get it.
What'd you say?
We're looking for Bad Company. The song by Bad Company.
Oh, I was sitting with Steve. Sorry. He just joined up.
Okay, can we play Bad Company?
Yeah, yeah.
Put Steve on in a minute. Relax. He's not going anywhere. I heard you. I know he just joined us.
Takes a little setup sometimes when you do the video there. So.
Joined. Is it me? It must be me because all producers act like this around me. It's me, obviously. It's me.
I guess so. Yeah.
What,
I haven't been around.
What Bad Company song do you want?
Bad Company.
Bad Company.
Yeah, there's a band Bad Company. There's... What's Bad Company?
We want the album Bad Company. Pick any song.
Any song you want?
Maybe a song called Bad Company.
Who sings the song Bad Company?
No.
Who sings it?
What's on second?
Who sings the song? Is it Five Finger Death Punch?
Yep.
Is it Bad Company, Bad Company?
Yes, it is, Dave. When I said I want the band Bad Company playing the song Bad
Thank
Company,
you.
that's what I mean.
I didn't hear you say play the band. I just heard Bad Company. There's a band Bad Company.
Dave, I said 3 times the song in the band, both times.
I told you
And
I
the
was
album.
setting up the video.
Forget it. Turn it off. We're not doing it.
Damn.
Next sentence. Whenever a friend on K Street, usually from Brooklyn, bought the Village Voice at Schubert's in Perkins Square, the checkout clerk discreetly slipped into a brown paper bag without being asked, as if it was scandalous. The liberal rag. Then he just kind of gets into the, nothing real, but that part of it's just great. It's just great. It's just great. I mean, perfect Cullen. It's good to hear from him again. It's been a while. I saw some people tweeting at me. Then once I saw the headline, I was like, oh, this has to be perfect.
It's a never, you may not know this, I'm not a very well-read guy, but I don't know of a lot of newspaper columnists that paint the characters that he does in his stories. You know what I mean? There's a lot of
color
guy,
to it, right?
The guy with his cigarette at the deli, and like he's always got these side characters.
Every single tweet on the Globe one is just all... Oh, one of the guys tweets at the Globe on that story, Bad Company by Bad Company. They're all made, everything, it's all our people, but it's just 5 million comments. It's actually pretty funny. Yeah, there you go.
I wonder when they see that, they think like, Kevin Cullen still has juice. He's always
got a
getting
reaction.
engagement. Yeah.
8 quote tweets, let's see here. Kevin Cullen, parody account, quote tweeted and said, I was up there having tea when the cops showed up. I tried telling him there's no aborted fetuses there, but Captain Foley said he felt otherwise. I could still smell the fetus anytime I open a freezer door. That's funny. Oh yeah, Chris Curtis jumping in as well. Curtis and I, it's almost like we're reuniting lately, Dave.
The real Chris Curtis?
Yeah. On the Globe one.
Right.
Yeah. Once in a while, he feels like he has to go back and,
I was going to say, I'm a little surprised.
It must be that's the thing he's most proud of, I think.
Okay.
I would think. I don't know.
Yeah, but even I would think he still ignores that on the radio show, right? There's no way he's bringing up Cohen.
That'd be Andrew Raycroft's spot they do once a week, I would think.
That's
It's hard
pretty
to
big,
pick.
yeah.
We have a spot now, a weekly spot. The Maine Wire
Yes.
Fridays, Mike. Whatever the hell. What's that, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wire Wednesdays?
That's even better.
All right, there you go. I have no signal in front of me here, Dave.
Oh, I'll change it. He's there. Can we hear him? You there, Steve?
No.
He is.
Dave, you're on a roll, man.
I'm not doing anything. I think
You're right about
you
that.
might be muted there, Steve, if you can, because you're not muted on my end.
Let's
Of
keep
course,
in
by
mind-
the way, is a bunch of people texting me the other day. Nicolas Cage, of course, just had a kid like three
Well, when you
three weeks
search
ago.
it on Google, it's only 2 kids pop up on that first. You know when you see their pictures and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, but you were wrong.
Sure. But
Okay.
You want to split hairs? Fine.
there
I
you
mean,
go.
but I mean,
We
you
got
were
you.
wrong though.
I wasn't wrong in this situation though.
What situation?
On the Steve thing,
No,
he's
but-
got audio.
Okay, hey
Yeah,
Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, Kirk?
How was the Newsmax spot?
Well, I mean, Lobster Boy strikes again.
Lobster Boy's on a roll right now.
Lobster Boy.
I like.
I'm on a heater. I'm on a heater, Kirk.
So congratulations, you had a big story. The Herald gave you. I did read that story. The Herald gave you no credit for it, by the way, none.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's a legal filing in district
Well,
court.
still,
mean,
I guess that's true. I suppose. So what happened? So big stories all over the place. Go to themainwire.com. Go follow it on social media, please. Steve, the great Steve Robinson, of course, is the editor-in-chief, CEO of the site. So what happened? You texted me and said you got into a battle with one of Charlie Baker's gals.
No, it was Margaret Cook's director of media affairs, because I asked for a comment going through the usual press channels. And I mean, we've been through this 1,000 times with the government in Massachusetts. They just ignore you, or they say no comment. And that's what they basically did, was say, we're not going to comment on this story. So I found Margaret Cook's personal cell phone, and I gave her a call and left her a message. And that spooked her. So I got a phone call from her press flack acting like it's illegal to call a government official and ask them questions about a lawsuit that they're named in.
Were they threatening you at all, or no? Steve, no. Dave, I don't care about seeing Steve on the TV. It's fine. I don't care, Dave.
They were like, she was like, you gotta follow the typical channels. And I was like, hey, it's not a crime to call a government official. And she was like, well, you're not going to get anything from her that you're not going to get from me. So it was clearly a shot across the bow, but I don't think she stepped out of line.
The original stories are getting they get read a nice level? Good reaction?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I do an original thing where all my traffic is public. So I think there's like 40,000 views.
Really? That's excellent. Very good.
But, yeah, and the follow-up story is getting some decent coverage, but I mean, it's a pretty serious story. I mean, I think the Governor Baker needs to answer who authorized this. Did Governor Baker know that this was happening? When did he find out about it? What did he do? There's no evidence that they've actually stopped spying on people who have Android phones at this point. And I know that it was happening to people in Maine as recently as September. So, I mean, this could be ongoing at this point, and it raises a lot of questions about what are they doing with that information? What are they doing with that data? Where's it custodied?
Well, I think it's one of those situations where if Baker, it's not good either way. If he didn't know, that's not good. Like either way, it's a loss.
Yeah, of course. But, you can clearly see them setting up, a low-level deputy undersecretary to the assistant deputy secretary to have authorized it, or they're just going to blame it on Google or something. It's a very serious, it's a human rights abuse, really. They violated the Constitution. They violated the Declaration of Rights in Massachusetts. They broke numerous laws doing this. And there's no indication that they saved any lives whatsoever by invading people's privacy like this.
So aren't you happy, Mike? Aren't you happy, Mike? The SC Robinson is off the road now, breaking stories again.
I know
things are where they should be.
I was disappointed though they didn't bother putting it on my phone. They're like, this guy, who cares?
Oh, I don't give a shit about it. Who cares?
Well, I think for me it raises interesting questions about where that data lives and who can access it at this point going forward. Because, say for example, someone died under mysterious circumstances, if they had an Android phone with this software on their device pinging people who are in their proximity at a certain time, would that information be available to criminal investigators?
That's a good question. That's a fair, yeah. I suspect this story, the Globe will not really do anything else. The Herald's not going to really do anything else. So it's going to be.
Will the Maine Wire?
It's up to the Maine Wire, honestly.
Look, I mean, the Maine Wire is going to be your sole source for truth in New England. We're going to keep after the story, but I did see the Boston Globe did cover it, but it was back in 2021, and it was in the usual, like, the contact tracing app would be better if more people just downloaded it and let the state spy on them. It was kind of,
that's what they did, really?
cheering on the data collection efforts of the state.
How is the overall Maine Wire? So we're growing, right? The Maine Wire is growing.
Yeah, we are. I think in the first month in October, we did about 150,000 page views, and we're on track to finish with about 300,000 by the end of this month. So we're growing month after month.
Hear that, Mike?
Who's second? Who's the Robin to your Batman here? Because I only see Steve Robinson articles.
Well, yeah. Right now it's really a one-man show, but we are looking to grow, and we're going to start doing some podcasts and some video, more aggressive things too when the legislature's back in session in Augusta.
I saw Gerry Callahan retweet you a couple of times. I feel like we're getting closer to this collaboration.
The reunion
people want.
Yes.
Yeah.
I maybe, but he invited me on to do election coverage, but I was busy, and what a sad affair that would have been. Just very morose. Just two guys sitting there realizing that
introducing the biggest shithead I've ever met.
Who was when Steve Robinson says no? Who was up that night? Do we know?
Glenn Ordway.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, they got it. Yes.
Jesus God.
The two guys I think of when I think politics.
30 years ago, those two guys were making $1 million, and now Steve Robinson is saying no, I can't do it. I'm busy writing a story about Jana Mills' third cousin going to some fucking wedding. Jesus God.
Did you consider making the headline "Father of Titty Grabber" Charlie Baker, because didn't you do something with Nancy Pelosi that was super funny? I forget what that was. It was something like legendary stock trader or something like that.
No, I didn't consider that, Dave.
Thank you for playing.
I was wondering when we couldn't hear Steve at first. I was like, to be fair to Dave, there is a chance Steve is just fucking with Callahan to make him look bad.
It's always
Well, Steve, we are about an hour and a half in or whatever. An hour in today. I've already smashed my microphone, the first one to bits. So it's one of those.
Oh,
days.
those are expensive microphones. You shouldn't do that.
How much was it?
That was probably like $300 if it was a
gone.
good one that I'm thinking of.
Is it a good one he was thinking of?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's expired.
Yeah, you can see it's a different microphone than what Mike has currently.
Well, Dave did something that drove me nuts.
Those microphones are the reason why your podcast sounds better than any podcast ever put out by Barstool.
Well, thank you, Steve. Yeah, well, you're a big part of it. Yeah, big part of the case season 1.
Well, that's why I said it.
Well, I know that, Steve. And the case season 2 coming up, and then hopefully we'll get this book done at some point. I know I'm busy and you're busy, but once we're kind of settled in, we'll get to work.
Yeah, well, the Thanksgiving to basically the end of January is kind of a dead season in publishing anyway, so we've got plenty of time to finish our proposal. Plus, the wheels of justice turn slow in South Carolina, as we've discovered.
That is true.
But I love the trailer. I love the trailer. Totally intrigued. I'm hooked. It's awesome. I think Dave did a good job with it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this plays out.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did fine. He did well. He's
What would
doing
you have
well.
done better? What would you have changed?
It wasn't like season 1.
No, of course. I mean, the sequel's never very rarely as good as the original. I mean, that's
in terms of like historic movies with sequels, where would you rank season 1 and season 2? Is this like the prequels to the original Star Wars? Or?
I'm hoping it's Godfather 2. I'd like to think, but it's probably more likely going to be Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo 2. Is my guess.
European Gigolo.
Yeah, European Gigolo. Probably
get it right.
Yeah, right. It's probably the best.
Have a little
comparison.
respect.
Deuce Bigelow 1 is a good movie, so I don't know.
Well, I think if you want a Godfather 2 style sequel, you're probably gonna have to do another episode of Cullen, which I am more than happy.
We'll have to do that at some point.
Assist with.
Did you read that story this morning? I suspect.
I did, yes.
Oh, unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable. Well, like I said,
so
I was saying
good.
that to Dave and to Mike, so they said when they were done with them, they're going to hold his stories to a higher standard. You and I both know it's amazing. This guy submitted that story, which may be true, by the way. I have no idea. Nobody fact-checked or an editor didn't look at a single detail, and they're just like, okay, we'll run it.
Nope. They waited until the media attention was off. They got the token serious review out of the way, and now he just does whatever he wants. I'd be surprised if he even had an editor. But the only thing that makes me think he has an editor is he's so old, he probably doesn't know how to load a story into the back end of the website.
That's probably true. That actually probably. But it's funny is I haven't thought about. When was the last time we talked about Cullen, Mike? It feels like it's been like a year.
Not a long time. In fact, a couple stories have come up that you like. I think Dave mentions them, and you're like, I don't really feel it. You weren't feeling it.
No, I saw this headline.
Well, he's totally irrelevant. But I mean, so is the Boston Globe. I mean, when was the last time the Boston Globe really broke any stories?
It's true. It's bizarre.
I haven't talked about them in a while.
That was this was the first real time he made a story about himself in a long time.
Almost
maybe he's coming back.
Other than like the haircuts, right? I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah. Because remember I was saying this, Steve. Somebody called. Remember a listener called the barbershop, and the barber was like, "Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about."
Yeah, it was your friend with the mole there that did the video. Remember, he was a controversial Minifan.
Oh, Andy Mayo.
Had that big horrendous mole.
That hideous freak. That's right. Yeah. He was
just like grotesquely deformed.
He must have done it at night. He wouldn't be able to go out during the day. It's not fair to the children. There are children in that Vermont town. No. I don't think that would be fair.
We need a contact tracing app for whoever's been near that mole.
Yes, we do. Yes, we sure do, Steve. Well, what's coming up on the Maine Wire? I like this. It's like a weekly Maine Wire spot, I think, Mike, where I get to ask somebody.
Sponsored, yeah.
We can't do that.
We'll have to do that ourselves, I guess.
I'll try.
Notice there's no advertising. No ad read. This season 2 wasn't sponsored by anybody of the case, Steve. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
It's kind of odd. Why this seems like a perfect one for Taser.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Or at
this
least
is also. I mean,
or something that makes a lot of sense for like a real popular true crime series with hundreds of thousands of listeners per episode is maybe like a local cheese place where you can have some cheese while you're listening to the podcast.
That's interesting, also. Yeah.
Or some tape.
Sure.
Yeah, I think.
Sure, these are interesting ideas.
A duct tape company. Or hey, why not just a company that manufactures Rufinol? I mean, that would make sense too. But,
why not a sporting goods store? Why not a barber shop? Why not?
Hey, money's money.
Remember the bald guy down the street who used to make us sandwiches during the season 1, Steve? Why not him? Like, why don't we reach out to him?
You know what the thing is? I got a little bit of a promotion budget. The Maine Wire is looking for attention.
Oh.
I might duke you a sponsorship. So have Dave reach out. Let me know what the
That'd be
rates
something.
are.
That'd be nice.
I'll come in as a presenting
You
sponsor.
might duke us a sponsorship. Steve.
You have to read Steve's exact copy.
That'd be great. I would happily do that. Jesus.
But I mean, it's not like it's not like you surprised Barstool with this. It's season 2 has been in the works pretty much since you signed for season 1.
Yeah, it's been a year and a half since the first one ended. I mean, whatever. They got their own stuff. It's fine. All right, we'll talk to you later. Hang in there.
All right.
Congratulations.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
You as well, Steve. Thank you very much. The great Steve Robinson of the Maine Wire. Just checking in.
I was going to ask him about Bitcoin, but I won't. I have too much respect.
Talk separately to him.
All right.
We'll take some calls. We'll get out of here. It's a busy. I'm looking at my face on this TV for some reason. Very busy Thanksgiving weekend. Mike's going to get out of here. He's big trip to Western Mass.
That's true. You know me well.
Jeez, I really did bury that microphone. God.
Do you regret it?
300 is a good deal for that microphone, actually.
I'll buy 10 more of them. Whatever. Great.
Whoa, excuse me.
Great. Wonderful. 10 more microphones. My life will be so much better.
People will like it because that thing's not blocking your face.
Oh, good. I'm so happy with the people. People. Look at my face.
He's right, though. I don't like the sound. He's right.
What, the sound of this?
Yeah, I don't love it.
Sounds exactly the same.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. I don't care.
They have a trained ear that you just don't.
That Patriots game a late one tomorrow?
Yes, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Fuck that. Jesus. I can't. I'm not staying up that late.
You'll be tuckered out from all the turkey.
What is that? Like 10:30 at that point? I'm done.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, there's something you could watch on blindmike.net a little earlier if you'd like.
Oh, sure. Yeah. What is that? Go ahead. Please.
Know why you're laughing this week because
What?
because of the holiday. Took the
Oh,
week
boy.
off. Instead,
Uh-huh.
we've got a little treat for everybody. We're gathering the family around to watch a feature film by the big, I'm a comedy guy, big production company, National Lampoon. Ever heard of them?
I'm familiar with them.
It's a film called One Too Many, written and starring John Melendez.
Is that true?
Yes. It is. It's pretty good, and it's interesting to see a guy that
That's funny.
that worked for the Howard Stern show that is now very woke and pro the LGBT community. It's interesting to see the dialogue they would write as insults.
What year was this?
2008, so about 14 years ago.
Man, I'm looking up right now.
It's spelled 1 TWO many.
Oh, I like it already.
Yeah, it's about. I don't want to spoil anything.
Don't spoil it. Wow.
Yes, so that'll be coming out probably around 5 o'clock when everyone's done with their
Jeffrey Ross, I see.
their meal. Yeah, he's like the wacky best friend.
So did they write the song Bad Company and they said this song is so good? No, but it's so good I'm going to name the
The
band
album
after
is
it?
also named Bad Company.
So it's Bad Company, Bad Company, Bad Company.
Correct.
Wow.
Yes.
You ever heard of this song? Oh, I do sound.
Yeah,
kinda,
whoa,
I
that
sound,
right
When
there.
you get when you
like over here, I
That
sound
changed,
Kinda,
yeah.
I'm gonna talk like this from now.
That sounds like a remote broadcast.
I like this. I like this.
I didn't get to play it, so I don't know if I know the song. Or
Well,
not.
too bad.
You do.
Too bad. Too sad. So, what do I do? The case on this microphone?
I'm going to try to see if the other one really broke.
You can
I
sit over
guess.
here.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Or no, I'll switch mine with yours. And
No, it's more important. You sound good.
it's not true. Never was true. Never has been. I thought the titty grabber thing would have hit. But
Terrible.
Yeah, it happens.
Serious story.
Oh yeah, so I meant to say it's free on.
Oh yeah,
it's on Patreon exclusively, but it's free, so anyone can. You just got to go to the Patreon. You can watch it.
Excellent. BlindMike.net. Get moving there right now.
Yes, thank you.
Very good. Very good.
Take 2 with zoomed in guests. Any takes? Not really, right? Because he was a guest. It was a back and forth questions type of thing.
You've done more than 2 of those.
What?
No, we haven't done with the video like Stephen Hayden.
Kevin O'Leary, Maitland Ward.
I didn't even see him.
Yeah, not till the end, right?
I didn't even see him then. I saw Mike. I didn't see Steve.
Hello.
I don't understand. About
Steve,
what?
oh, Steve was little on the screen. Maybe you just didn't see it there. He's tiny.
Uh-huh. Hello.
Davey, it's me, Mrs. Rodriguez from Spanish class.
Oh, boy. Was that her name?
Are you ready for Thanksgiving, you dirty bird? How about you turn upside down and stuff him in my pussy? How about you do that, Davy boy? Davy boy, do you want Davy boy? Say it. Say you want my cherry pie. I'm not hanging up to you. Say you want my cherry pie.
Mrs. Rodriguez, are you still teaching or no?
Oh yeah, Jerry Thornton's gonna blog about me very soon.
Oh, interesting.
Are you gonna, Davey? Say it, Davey. I'm not hanging up. It's all I want for Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for your your big carrot. Davey, say you want to grab my yams, Davey.
I prefer your cherry pie, Mrs. Rodriguez.
Oh, Davey,
boy.
Say you're gonna stuff me like. Say you're gonna stuff me like a turkey, Davey.
That's fair. Say that, Dave.
I'm going to stuff you like a turkey, Mrs. Rodriguez.
Tell me, these people, they pretend they don't want it, but then in the moment.
That's what you said about that, Mike. Yeah.
If you're lucky, I don't think this one hit the first time. If you're lucky, I'm going to turn upside down and give you a little.
We might have done that.
No, we all heard it, Mrs. Rodriguez. We all heard it.
Okay. Sometimes you never know. And maybe I'll give you some brownies, Davey, if you're good. You follow that, Davey?
I love brownies, Mrs. Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah. You don't remember a lot of things, but you don't remember these brownies. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, even all the way from Spain, where I'm from. Happy Thanksgiving.
You don't have an accent. It's
Thank you,
remarkable.
Mrs. Rodriguez. Actually, she does have an accent.
A little bit, yeah, but not Spanish, I don't think.
Spanish Harlem, maybe. But yeah, not Spanish New Jersey? I don't quite know. Hello. There is a place in Spanish Harlem. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. It's your old pal, Uncle Eddie. Wishing you and yours a very happy Thanksgiving.
I just talked to you the other day, Eddie, before the Wilbur, like Dave was saying a few months ago. Good to talk to you again.
Yeah, it was great talking to you. How did the show go?
The Wilbur, it was good. It went well. I think it went well.
That's great. And Dave, great job on pull music. Yeah, Bad Company by the Smiths. Yeah, that's what we want to play.
Oh, the Smiths, Eddie, but thank you.
I didn't hear the request, but thank you.
Got to bet a bunch to win the hunch. No, bet a bunch to have a hunch, win a butt. No, yeah. God damn it. Hot Dog Safari.
That's one of those references I was I just started listening to EI when he left, I think. So I would hear that call on the Weiner line forever, and I never knew what the fuck they were talking about.
Eddie was so exposed by the internet and people being able to look up things that he would say. I remember as a kid hearing these things.
Oh, was he a bullshitter?
I was like, this just isn't true. He's like, caller, I know for a fact that Danny Ainge averages 15 points a game more on the road than he does at home. I'm like, no,
it just wasn't true.
No, he does not.
Oh, that's great.
I'm like, Dad, no, he doesn't.
I know for a fact.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. And that's a shame that is gone now.
He'd be like, I think I know a thing or two about that there, Dale. Dale hated Eddie. Oh, God. But that was actually a pretty good show, those two, the A-Team.
Did that come through that they hated each other, or was it?
Well, Dale tried his best not, but it was, it came through. Okay. Even as as somebody who had no idea what was going on. That was one of the first things I went to EI. I did weekends with Dale. For like a year after he got fired before I got John and Jerry's show. I remember talking, one of the first times or one of the breaks, I said, did you hate Eddie? And he was like, it was complicated, that kind of thing. Oh, you hated him. Okay.
Well, I think one of my favorite stories about Dale was when Tangway said that Tangway was filling in like 2001 and they disagreed about Brady versus Bledsoe.
Right.
And Dale never spoke to him again.
Dale would take shit like that to the point where I was like, I'm just not fucking dealing with it. Like, I got 3 hours with this guy. Like, at the beginning of the show, if Dale was like, I think, every year it was, I think Tito's Greg Cummins did a hell of a job this year. And I'd be like, well, I don't know, Dale. And he'd be like, okay, 61777. And I'm like, oh boy, all right. Well, he always do manager of the year, Dale. Life's too short. I can't fucking battle you.
That's the like Mike and the Mad Dog would fight. Like they wouldn't speak for months off air. And I remember when I forget which one was asked about it, and they were like, "Yeah, we argued about the Jets."
Yeah, Yankee Stadium. Yeah, crazy fights. But it's never for a team for a guy like for shows like that when they're together.
It's never just about.
Are they loaded up to?
Yeah.
Load up. Yeah, you're right. It's not about that. It's like a married couple getting into a fight about whatever.
Right. Who's the one that just said something he hasn't spoken? Oh, it was Barkley hasn't spoken to Jordan
10
in
years.
10 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Just because he criticized him as an owner.
Yeah. I think Barkley. I saw that story and thought, well, certainly not in the history of the league. Jordan's, the second best player of all time, in my opinion. But like Barkley's a bigger figure in basketball than Jordan is now.
Now?
Yeah. Like Jordan's a punchline almost. His ownership as GM coming back with it's like not been great the last 20 years. Where Barkley is like actually higher up, oddly. Now, not
the shoes keep his name
right, but I'm just saying
prestigious.
like Barkley means more in culture than Jordan does now. Just
as a personality for sure.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, Jordan is like a zero as a personality.
Oh, right.
Oh, he's like.
Although you know what? Although to be fair, like there's a fucking documentary on Netflix 2 summers ago that dominates the fucking world.
Yeah, and people love some of those stories where he's like shit talking people and things like that.
You should go watch if you want to see a study in madness. Watch Jordan's Hall of Fame speech. It's fucking crazy. He literally like shits on guys on his high school team.
Oh yes,
it's
yeah.
Crazy. I'm like, this guy. This is why he was who he is.
Yeah,
you
he's
have to be like that.
Yeah.
Hello. This is a great microphone. I love it. I fucking sit in this thing. Open my ass and fuck this thing. Hello.
Really?
Yeah, I'm out later.
207.
Hey, Davey boy, it's Indiana Jones.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Hello, Indiana.
I heard you have a new girlfriend, kiddo. What's it? Bryn Montague?
Is that her name?
Yeah, that a boy. Give her the old Cullinan hammer for me.
Dr. Jones.
Would he always say? Would he be this graphic with you?
Listen, Davey. Grandma wanted to let you know she's not going to make it to Thanksgiving dinner this year. But, hey, she'll be getting plenty of stuffing, though. Grandma's getting old, Davey. And let me tell you, it's not the years, it's the mileage I've been giving her.
Oh, God.
All right, boys, I got to run. The Mola Rams coming after me. Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a great day.
See you, doctor.
Good luck.
Do you think that's true about your grandmother?
I can't imagine that. No, I would hope not. She'll certainly have a lovely Thanksgiving.
Good.
And next day you can tell her it's Thanksgiving all over again, right, Dave?
No need for that.
There's no need. Hey, look, there are people who call up and say that fucking their mom's Dudley fucking my mom. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
Sure. Yes.
You know? You don't have to deal with that shit with your mom, Mike. It's not easy.
Certainly never. Never once. No. That's right.
Do you have any interest, Dave, as a fan of the series and seeing this Indiana Jones 5?
No.
Not now, that after he's violated your grandmother?
That's part 2, probably.
Yeah,
I think Harrison Ford is 15 years older now than Sean Connery was in the third movie.
Jesus Christ.
It's like 80, he's gonna be 80 years old. 81, I think, when the movie comes out.
But are they doing it in a way where it's like he's not like this badass guy anymore, you know?
Also, the movies are so, like, they were set way back in World War II. This one is like, because he's so old, it's like set in like 1970. Like, they have to move forward.
Right.
It's crazy.
Vietnam.
Exactly. Hello.
Morning, Kirk. Dave, Mike. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Thank you.
Kirk, Case Season 2 question for you, if you're up for it.
It's more of a question. Maybe if it's a question for my colleague, maybe he can answer it. We'll see.
Okay. I was just curious because I know you've mentioned, there's been times where you've kind of faced some uphill battles from a legal standpoint, just trying to get these things across the finish line. Have you felt like Barstool's been supportive in that regard, or have you kind of felt like you've been on an island and trying to do it yourself?
From the legal stuff?
Yeah, like has their legal team had to support you, or have you kind of had to go out?
I mean, obviously, I was, taking some shit, but like from a support in that end, like 1,000% supportive, unbelievably supportive. Honestly, like that's why when I get frustrated, I think of stuff like that. That's where they're great. They are really great. I mean, Dave knows that. I don't know if you remember this or not, but with the stuff during the Dr. Dan thing.
I certainly do.
They were great. Well, I don't know. Sometimes you forget things. I'm trying to help you out here.
I remember that incident. Yes.
Okay. Maybe you're like that Hemsworth guy.
Oh, it definitely could be.
You know?
Yes.
I don't know. I hope not.
Definitely.
Sad story, but yeah. You see that, Mike, or no?
Chris?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He has the gene for early onset Alzheimer's, right? I think.
Yes.
Oh, I think
He's
I
like
did see that.
8 to 10 times more likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's terrible.
Is it weird that like you hear really attractive people?
I take the next
say-
call, Dave. I don't want to get into this.
Say good, like hard news like that. It doesn't hit the same.
What do you mean?
I'm sure it doesn't for his family.
Like it was like normal that he said. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know how to describe it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Guy is like literally the best looking human being on planet.
So you didn't feel bad?
So
Kind of like I don't know what it is. Like there's no news that's so bad out of a person who's like that fucking good looking. They can't say anything that makes you feel bad for him. He's like a fucking.
What are you doing? What?
Just saying it was weird. Like he said that, and I was like, oh, all right, not a big deal.
Good. Finally, a
I don't know
flaw.
why. I don't know why.
Like you think he's
If he
more
was
likely to
if he was
beat it than like an ugly
If
person?
he was an ugly person, I would like, oh fuck, that sucks. That's like emotional. That's bad. But he's so fucking good looking. Like
You are so
can do
empty.
no
It's an
wrong.
outrageous take.
Yeah.
You're so empty.
It's just that was my reaction to it. What do you want me to say? You probably just didn't care. You saw it and you didn't give a shit about it. I
Certainly
just thought to
cared. As
myself,
somebody who's worried about genetic testing for being more probable for stuff, it worries me. Of course, I felt very bad for the guy. But then like, there was the picture of the announcement was horrific of him. Then I saw a better looking picture, and I was like, oh, what? You know what? Fuck him.
So you didn't feel bad for like Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis is kind of like an average looking guy, right? Like bald
I think he's
head,
considered
like,
very
not-
handsome.
Oh no, he's not Chris.
So you didn't feel bad for Christopher Reeve?
Sure, certainly felt bad for Christopher. Great looking guy. Yep.
Well, I understand.
It was like physical is a little bit different. Like and he's
I mean,
not
that's
actually he's like Chris Hemsworth does not actually have Alzheimer's at this point. It's more like you will develop it.
So you're almost like, why are you even doing this? To wait till you announce it.
Wait till you got it.
Oh, that seems more of a.
Like I'm supposed to feel bad for you. You're a fucking perfect 10. Like get out.
Interesting.
Interesting. Hello.
I'm with you there. You know, get it with dignity.
Unbelievable.
Speaking of early onset Alzheimer's, Kirk, I just looked it up. There's a facility in Westwood. It's a W town. It's called Bridges.
Yep.
And they specialize in memory problems. They deal with dementia, Alzheimer's, fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yep.
It makes me sad seeing the smooth-brained producer who constantly ruins your show. I'd like to get him some help. Let's get him on Mass Health. Put him out to pasture.
We could do that. I mean, we know people will be looking up Dave's insurance as we speak, listeners of the show, so that won't be an issue.
It's open enrollment.
Yeah, okay.
It is
You
open
can roll in any
It is.
time.
I don't think we have too many more days. Yes, it is open enrollment period.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
When is that end?
I'm not sure.
Like a Black Friday thing? Just people are just sprinting in there?
I don't know. Beats me.
You are not the person that goes. Well, you won't be around, but you wouldn't be at like Kohl's or something on Friday morning at 2 a.m. Would you?
No.
Anybody? Kathy?
Kathy definitely used to be. She used
Really?
to be. I don't know if she does it anymore, but she
Just
used
for
to be.
Christmas shopping,
And
just
but
get it
she's
done?
not an online shopper. So that's the problem.
Oh, not at all.
Not
My mom was the same way. Yeah, I don't know what that.
She uses cash. Like she does it. She'll
She
go to
uses
the bank-
cash?
Yeah, she'll go to the bank and take out like $1,000 in cash to go buy shit.
Does she need a credit card?
Nope.
Off the
I mean, I think
books.
she has a credit. Like she won't switch to like I want to try to upgrade. They complain about their cable every week.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get them to go get good internet, then go get Netflix, get you know.
They don't have any of that.
They won't do it because it's going to be separate charges. I want the cable, the internet, the phone is all on one bill. That's what they like. So they don't, even though they hate it, they won't change it.
Okay.
Idiot.
Sure what to say about that.
You asked. I don't know.
No, I know. Hello. Yes, I did. I asked about their cable. Hello. Maybe I did.
Hey, Kirk.
I'm lost. Yes.
With the holidays coming up here, quick question on mailman tipping. You got a second?
It's coming up, Dave.
It's that time of year.
Mike as well.
Yes.
Yes. Hello. Go ahead. Mailman tipping.
Here's my scenario. I live off here in the Cleveland suburbs. We get a crap ton of snow off the lake and all that shit. You know, the weather's complete shit like 5 months of the year.
That's
right. My mailman's the guy that he walks house to house, so it's not one of those cushy jobs
I
or
like
in the
that,
truck all day. So I'm assuming this is a bigger tip. How much you thinking here?
Well, I mean, so what is your, without being too, what is your house annual income?
We're combined. We're over 100 combined. Easy.
Okay, good for you. I'll throw them $150.
Oh, okay. That's not outrageous.
Cash, gift card, anything?
Oh, that's a good question. I think you can go gift cards, but you know, I mean, but you know, I mean, do you have any kind of conversational relationship with this gentleman or lady or no?
Not too much. I'm assuming like they would do anything though, like like pick me ups, Dunkin', coffee.
That's what I'm
shit like
saying. I don't know if he's carrying around a coffee with me. If I noticed that or not. That's always nice. I mean, again, that almost gets him through whatever. Mike, I don't know. How much is a coffee at Dunkin'?
$5, $8.
Yeah.
$2.50.
$8?
Well, it depends on what kind of coffee you're getting.
Medium's probably around $2.50.
Is there an $8 drink at Dunkin' Donuts?
No,
Maybe I'm thinking Starbucks, but there's some expensive
Starbucks,
drinks.
but the add-ons or whatever.
Yeah. God, that's crazy. Even $5 though. Yeah, you could either way. Either way, you're good. Yeah.
All right, appreciate it, Kirk. See you guys.
That's what I'm here for, ultimately. Ultimately, actually, this is what I'm here for. Go ahead, Dave. Hello.
Kirk, it's Rico.
Rico Bosco?
Wow. He's never called before.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, well, it's the fucking holidays, Mike. What do you expect?
Yeah, really. Mike, don't be an asshole. Hello, Rico. Looking forward to seeing you next week, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I was listening before. You were listing out the people who kicked up the envelopes. I definitely was on there.
Yeah, you kick up an envelope, you retweet a trailer of a true crime series.
Well, no,
you do the right things, yeah.
In all seriousness, it looks phenomenal. 2 parts. Is there anything that like jumps out like as we listen of, hey, it's going to take a serious turn, or like unexpected characters? Like, what's the spot here that's like you're like, wow, this will really like hook people?
Well, I can't really give away
listening,
any secrets, Rico, but there are certainly
fair enough.
there are twists and turns for sure. Yes, I can promise you that.
Yeah, all right. That's what I liked about the first one, obviously, and I can't wait for the second one. I know it's impossible, like how hard you're obviously working on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought about putting it on YouTube with visuals for obviously people who are not as smart, like Colony? Let's say they're like Colony, public school education, in terms of just listening, and like they say, oh, this, like, people have the same names, or like visual documents. Have you thought about trying to put?
We have, but it's hard. It's hard. It's
I
hard.
know.
It's also like if it's not, we have talked about it, but I think that's going to be there'll be some work. We just talked about it the other day, Dave, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Yes.
It seems like we're kind of.
That's what I felt when I listened to Serial way back when. It was like,
yeah,
this is where it gets. You start listening, and especially with the names, you're like, wait, what are they talking about? You rewind.
It's true.
It's like,
it's funny you said that because there's a part that we had in this first episode that I wound up scrapping because of that. There's like 90 names. I'm like, this is just too dense. It's tough. It's tough.
That's not a knock on you. That's just like the true crime pod era. You know what I mean? Or like stigma.
Yes.
So
It's difficult. Yeah.
I'll see you next week. It should be good. Listen. What about a quick tester trivia? A little refresher here. We'll do a little Oklahoma drill before we go.
Okay. Who's asking the questions?
Jeff D. Lowe. I'll ask.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So this podcaster committed to a 365-day podcast and only lasted about 36. Some have said that it's because not all the movie theaters had open bars. Name that podcaster.
I think that would be Christopher John Clemmer, correct?
I don't say his name, but yeah, that's right.
What's amazing is he would still have a month to go. He's not even
slightly more.
Yeah, he's not even close to being done yet.
And you'd have to figure out a way to go tomorrow.
That feels like it's like 9 years ago.
Like our movie theater's open tomorrow?
Oh my God, Jesus! I'd rather listen to the Peanut Butter and Slay podcast than fucking hang out with Clemmer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's somewhat. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah. All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, Rick. I'll talk to
Happy
you.
Thanksgiving,
Rico. Buddy. Serious Rico Bosco call.
Nice to hear from Rico.
Yeah. Is that the Tommy one? That podcast?
Yes, I believe
see
he's on
Barstool
there a
too.
lot,
I like Tommy's a good guy. Sorry, Mike. I like Tommy.
He's fine. He bested me. He got the better of me.
It's true. I like him. Hello.
Good morning, Kirk. Salutations, boys.
Hello.
Interestingly enough, and in reference to Assholes Lost, would you like to play a game? I mean, complete an activity, Kirk?
Sure. Why not?
All right. Would you like to go golf or movie, sir?
Ooh. I think the people want me to go movie, so I would go golf.
Well, Guten Tag on you. It's the same question. Could I ask you, sir?
No, go ahead then.
Could I ask
Bastard.
you, sir,
Yeah.
to perhaps rank and pontificate on the following movies? Of course, we know your affiliation and love for Tin Cup, and Bagger Vance has certainly been referenced in the past.
Terrible.
But here I go. The greatest game ever played.
Mm-hmm.
If you're familiar, I assume.
You know who directed that movie?
Not a clue, sir.
I believe it's Bill Paxton.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Book him, Dave, would you?
Lock.
Thank you.
Bobby Jones, Stroke of Genius.
He's dead, Dave. But
Tommy's Honor, and Sevy the Movie.
Ooh, Sevy the Movie is like a Tuesday night Golf Channel staple when there's nothing else on.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's about.
It's fantastic.
It's really bad, but it's Sevy Ballesteros. It's his story, the old golfer. I gotta say,
Almost made into a movie.
What's that?
It's almost like a documentary. Documentary made into a movie.
Kind of, yeah,
Kinda
sort,
meshes the
yeah,
two,
yeah,
blends them.
yeah. All right, thanks for the call. They all stink. Hello. Are you loaded up, Dave?
They're loaded up.
All right, let's go. Let's go. It's in this
Kirk, it's the owner of Troll Socks. How are you?
Fine.
How is it going? The other day, you guys said that you thought we were mad at you. I just wanted to clear the air. We're not mad at you guys at all. We love you guys.
Thank God. Thank you so much. Thank you for that.
I knew it must have been weighing on you.
I was concerned about it, but thank you. No, we like you guys. Yeah, I thought, didn't something happen? Weren't you bitching about something, or is that wrong?
No, I don't believe so. No, there's a bunch of kids in Africa wearing the socks now, but other than that, I mean, everything was cool.
Oh, there you go. That's what. Then we're helping everybody out. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it. Ooh, I can hear that. You hear that?
Yeah,
Too? I like that.
You like that?
Oh, you like it?
Oh, I love
good.
it. Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, men. Dave, it's in honor of the World Cup. We're going to do a little country acronym trivia. Is that okay with you, Dave?
Oh boy. Okay, sure.
God, do I hate the fucking World Cup, by the way. Get it out of my fucking life. Go ahead.
So name the country with the first three letters of the country coder. A-U-T.
A-U-T. It's not going to be Austria.
Bingo.
Yeah.
One for one, Dave.
Because Australia be AUS.
That's a Kirk Minahan move right there.
Yeah.
It's not going to be.
Yeah.
Is it? Well played.
Next one, Dave, is D-E-U. D-E-U. Guaranteed not getting this one.
D-E-U. Isn't D-E-U a weird one? Like it's not. It doesn't start with a D.
That doesn't work, Dave. You got to guess. You're not going to get credit for that one.
It's not going to be like, yeah, obviously it's not like Denmark, but I think it's something that it like doesn't spell. Like you don't think it. So I don't know. I'll say Denmark.
That's
but
correct.
Yeah.
It's Germany.
Germany.
You're wrong.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Germany.
Yep.
Okay, and then the final one to cap off the Thanksgiving holiday, C-H-E.
C-H-E.
I might know this
one. It's not Czechoslovakia. I don't know.
Mike might know. Go
No,
ahead.
I don't either. I'm wrong.
What is it?
Switzerland.
There you go.
boys,
Why'd you make him so
Thanksgiving.
hard?
That's
Like,
pretty
why'd you
hard.
make him so hard?
That was
Come
a hard
on.
one.
Why is that for
Goodbye.
Switzerland? What's
Goodbye.
I'd be curious of the reasoning for that.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I just remember Germany had or
Yeah,
the DEU was a weird one.
Hello.
Kirk, Billboard Chart Guy. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
Billboard
Thanksgiving.
Chart Guy. Nice to talk to you.
You too. All the best to you and your family. I have a very short one today. I have 7 artists. Please give me their first and last top 10.
Jeez, this is gonna be tough, I think.
I don't think that's that quick.
No. This is going to take an hour.
Well,
Go
the
ahead.
last one was 25, so.
That's true. Go ahead.
All right. I'll give you an easy one to start. Van Halen.
First and last top 10 hit?
Yes, sir.
The last one I think might hold me up more. Let me think. They definitely don't have a top 10 hit before Jump.
They did not. So Jump is the first one.
Finish what you started? I don't think that won the top 10.
No, it did not.
Same era, though?
Yes.
When it's love.
Would you like the year?
When it's love.
That's right. Okay, next artist. One of your favorites, the Eagles.
Ooh. Last top 10, I can't tell you why.
Exactly. Number 8.
Awfully confident.
1980.
Look at this baby up all night. First top 10. Take It to the Limit?
No.
First top 10. Lion Eyes?
No.
What is it?
Witchy Woman.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Number 9 and 72.
72. There you go. Damn it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Damn it.
Billy Joel?
Ooh. Last top 10 for Billy Joel, River of Dreams?
Number 3 and 93. Yes, sir.
First top 10 for Billy Joel, Mike, Dave, Mike. Any ideas?
See, I don't know him by era. Like, I don't know what was for the longest time or something like that.
No. I actually don't even think that was a top 10 song.
No. Uptown Girl?
No. It's before An Innocent Man. I'm going to say Just the Way You Are.
Number 3 in 1977.
Oof.
Very good.
I feel good already. I feel good. Now I feel good.
All right.
You know what's bad? You know what's bad is when Billy Joel tried to like rock. That was not good Billy Joel. Good Billy Joel is like that. What's the one like Matter of Trust when the beginning he's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's bad. You know what I'm talking about, Billboard Chart Guy?
Not good.
Not good. You know what's a great Billy Joel song? An Innocent Man. That's a great Billy Joel song.
I like all versions.
My favorite Billy Joel album is Turnstiles.
Mine. You know why mine is An Innocent Man? Because it was 84. Because it was the first one I listened to. It's probably not the best one.
Right.
But I although I hate like, I should say I like Leave a Tender Moment Alone. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way, Billboard Shark Guy. I apologize. To the listeners.
No worries.
Thank you.
This one, you might
Mike
slap me down here.
Yeah.
Can you tell me Hearts first and last?
Oh, God. Give me the year for. I bet you they had some shitty early 90s top 10s, right?
Their last one was in 1988, and the first one was in 75. And I hate those early Heart songs. Ugh.
Like Barracuda, you don't like?
Oh, no way, man. That stinks.
Rarely does he have that harsh a take.
Wow, jeez.
Alone is a top 10 song.
We get each other here now.
I get the joke, thank God. I understand. Well, they had a hit late in the 80s. I don't know if Diane Warren wrote it or not. It feels like Diane Warren wrote this song. The song is wild, honestly, if you listen to the plot of the song. It's called All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You. And I think that's the answer, by the way. That was a big hit.
That is the answer.
And do you know the plot of the song, Billboard Chart Guy?
No, I don't.
BBC, from Mike's territory.
Really?
It's a song about a woman who, basically her husband can't have a kid, so she seduces this guy, bangs him, and has a kid with him, and leaves the guy alone. Fucking never speaks to him again.
Is he
It's
black
crazy.
or where does BBC come in?
Billboard Chart Guy. Oh, damn it, BC song.
I'm sorry.
He could have been black, right? Magic Man. That's a top 10 song.
That is correct.
There you go.
That is correct. Okay. 3 more, or do you want to stop for today?
We'll do a couple more. Why not?
All right. And let's go Hall & Oates.
Ooh. Sarah Smile?
Sarah Smile, number 4 in 76.
There's a song they released in 89 or 90, so close, but I don't think that made the top 10. I think that just missed.
It did not. This song is from 88, Kirk.
Oh, they had a weird song in 88 that peaked at 3 or 4, right? Am I wrong or no?
Number 3 in 88, yeah.
But it's not like a famous Hall & Oates song, right?
No.
What is it? I don't remember the name of it.
Everything Your Heart Desires.
That's right. Yeah. Daryl Hall had a top 10 hit in the 80s, too. What's that? We're talking about dream time, baby, which I actually kind of like. But go ahead. I'm a Daryl Hall guy. Book him.
Jackson Brown.
Oh, jeez.
First year was 72, and the year of his last top 10 was 82.
Doctor My Eyes and Somebody's Baby.
Correct.
Okay.
Bravo.
And then finally, we'll end with Bloomington, Indiana's favorite son, John Mellencamp.
Okay. It's Mellencamp's last top 10 song. Oh, is it that duet he did, Wild Night?
It is number 3 in 94.
Wild Night is calling. Mellencamp's first top 10 song would have been Hurt So Good?
Number 2 in 1982.
Oof. Wow.
You got it.
That's impressive.
Thank you, Billboard Shark. I don't know what it is. Thank you, BBC. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Looking forward to seeing that big cock of yours soon.
Who was the duet with on Wild Night?
Michelle.
It didn't have she wasn't on the title.
Michelle something. I forget her name.
I don't think she was credited with it.
I think it's John Mellencamp with her on the. I had the disc single or whatever.
Okay.
I think.
Well, they need to fill space. I feel like I've never seen that name with that song.
Okay. Well, we have Mellencamp on. We could talk.
Oh, there it is on Spotify.
A lot of people say Bruce ripped him off, right, Mellencamp?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yep. I mean, he came out first, but he'd heard Mellencamp playing with his high school band. So I'm doing it.
Right.
I'm doing this. Yeah.
First to market.
Hello.
Good morning, Kirk. I have just one acronym trivia question for Dave, if I may.
Sure. The show is evolving. Only in the trivia and Rico, and then serious Rico Bosco calls.
And particularly acronym trivia.
Yeah,
also.
it's very, very.
I like acronyms.
Go ahead.
Dave, what does SAFO stand for?
SAFO?
SAFO.
SAFO.
Take your time guessing.
I've never heard of it, so SAFO. I'm just trying to think of something random in my head. School. I'm already off.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I have no idea what it would be either.
Yeah.
It's just a funny guess for some reason.
Why? I'm just trying to. I honestly don't know, so I'm just making up like what I think words that it could be. School. It's another S word though. It's like universal. Like
this is another one I don't think everyone would know.
State. You gonna help me out here? Hello?
The question's not aimed at me.
No, but the guy. Like, help me out. Am I on the right track or no?
You are not, and I'll just relieve you. It is Suck a Fat One. Happy Thanksgiving, boys.
Oh, you played it out. You played it
dirty
out.
dog.
Suck a fat one.
Wow.
You got me. Only the best. Tough day on acronym trivia.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Did you hear the answer?
What was the question?
SAFO. What's the acronym?
What's the acronym? What is it?
Suck a fat one.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Good one. Good use of everyone's time. As is the show. Right? Hello.
Kirk, couple case questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. No, sure. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Let's put my headphones back on. Sorry. Go ahead.
I haven't. A couple case questions if you don't mind. I haven't been listening to the show earlier, so apologies if you already touched on it. With the timing of this being so recent, were you freaking out every day? Like, oh my God, somebody may drop a podcast about this, or
sure. I mean, it's
some big expose.
They won't do it as well as I do it, so I'm not that worried about it. But I mean, it could definitely happen. But I think we've done so much research into this that I'd be surprised if somebody would match the level of work we've done. But if they do, yeah, then we're fucked. We'll find out.
Gotcha. So there will be a ton of new information that
I think so, Dave. Right?
I think so. I know it's definitely more sourced than a lot of the other stuff I've seen out there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Cool.
That felt amazing to say. That felt great.
Great. Good for you. Yeah.
Well sourced.
When the story initially broke, I remember you being like, yeah, we'll get to it. I mean, did you know right away that you were going to look
No.
Nope. Okay.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. No, we were ready to go. I mean, we were close. Like I said, I did a YouTube thing yesterday. Thanks for the call. I did a YouTube thing yesterday. So we're probably like the 20 or 25 yard line with Dr. Dan. But sometimes you pivot. You know, this is what my man Bruce Springsteen, I've never said a bad word about. There are times where he's had an album done and he's like, nope, I'm shelving this for now and I'll get back to it at some point. You can't.
Well,
you got to do what you want to do. You got to do things your way. And if somebody doesn't like it, Here's a glove. There's sand. Go pound it. You know?
Damn straight.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Was there a point when you started working on it where you were like, fuck, we might have to stick with Dr. Dan? Or was it like immediate, oh, this is a good one?
I'll be answering questions on that. Go ahead, Dave. Some more calls.
That was a good question.
I'd say no.
No, I would say I probably
Immediately
need to know on that. Yeah.
It like as soon as we started, it was like we had new shit every day. Like when we first started it, don't you think?
Yeah. Don't speak for me. Hello.
Hi, I would like to defend David Cullen for not knowing his mother's birthday or whether his grandfather served or not.
Well, let me ask you this. Okay, that's fine. You can do it in a second.
When you phrase it like that, it's pretty funny.
But would you like? Can you make a defense for Dave for not feeling bad if somebody good-looking gets a horrific disease or dies, or
let him get
or
to
gets
his point.
paralyzed in a horsing accident?
I've been toiling over a question whether or not I should ask it, by the way.
What's that?
Is your grandmother good looking enough to not feel bad for
Or
her?
was she? Does it matter if she was great-looking,
Yeah.
like had a great run as a good-looking person, or no?
This has vexed me for
Man, it
half an
sucks
hour
when you
now.
make it personal, doesn't it?
Is Mike good-looking enough that you don't think you should bitch about
She's
his
old.
being
That-
blind? or no?
Blindness, yes.
Well, it's different because she's old. So
How about
you,
Mike?
like,
Do you think
expect her
Mike's
to
a
get
good-looking
Alzheimer's.
guy? Do you feel bad about him being blind?
No, he's a hard nine.
Okay, there you go. See?
Yeah.
See, Mike?
All right.
All right, let this guy talk. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I think when it comes down to his personal relationships, he is just extremely lazy and selfish, and he only cares about himself.
That is such a
the
lie.
defense you thought it would
It's
be?
just,
I think that's
it's just
true.
a lie.
I
That's
have,
true.
and I think
That's
I
true.
can back that up. I can back that up, Dave.
Go for it.
As a father, instead of letting your kid go do fun little kid stuff, run around, burn some energy, it's too hard for you to parent your kid.
Hold on.
And it's too much work. So the
I said we pivoted. I said he clearly wasn't enjoying himself or doing anything. So I took him from that activity and we went on to the next. It's not like I fucking picked
watch
it.
his
I didn't
sister
pick him
doing
up.
something, doing nothing.
No, I didn't pick him up and then put an iPad in front of his neck. Yeah, he lost me.
And then when it comes to your grandparent or even your mother, you're just lazy and selfish, and you don't give a fuck about taking initiative to do stuff. It's always easier to let other people do things for you. My sister's
That's
gonna
never
do
been
it.
our.
It's not very much of a defense to me.
This is an unkind defense.
That was never
to hear
my
the truth, I
argument.
guess.
That was never the discussion. There was never the discussion.
No, you're not lazy. You are lazy.
No, the point was those things didn't come up. The birthday things I just can never remember. Like when he asked me the other day, when are your kids' birthdays? I know it, but it takes me a second to think about it and actually get it out. That's being truthful. The other stuff.
Okay, we're not talking about your kid's birthday, Dave.
Okay, what do you want me to say? I can't tell
That
you any
wasn't
of my
a
other
point for
six.
us.
I can't. I will always argue. I cannot tell you my siblings' birthdays, but I guarantee you, if you picked up the phone and called any one of them and said who would be there in a sec, who would be the first.
Okay,
person in the family,
I don't care.
That shit matters.
Okay, I don't care.
The other stuff doesn't
I don't
matter.
Care. I don't care. Hello. Take it easy, for Christ's sakes.
Ancillary little fucking birthday. Who gives a fuck about a birthday?
Sensitive little fucking
It's
bitch,
stupid. Like
Jesus.
it's the truth.
God, hello, baby Dave.
Baby, you broke a fucking microphone.
Yeah, then you picked it up and cleaned it, and you'll put another one in. Fucking job.
Clean it.
You'll clean with your fucking mouth if I tell you to, right, Mike?
Damn straight.
Thank you. Hello. What's up?
I don't work here. I can't get fired for harassment.
So Steve just tweeted Gaz. He responded to the case one, the trailer. He's like, "Hi, at Stool sales guy. You guys selling sponsors for the show? I know a startup media company could use some publicity." That's funny. That's funny. Hello. Yeah, what's going on? I mean, I guess you got to be consistent, though. I'm not sure I agree with that. You have a question for Dave? Mike? Okay. Have a good weekend. Good to talk to you. Not bad caller.
Is that a turkey?
Is it turkey?
I think it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
all right.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
What are you going to eat tomorrow, Mike?
The one thing I look forward to on Thanksgiving would be a baked mac and cheese.
Oh, is that right? Mom makes
Yes.
a baked mac and cheese?
Damn straight.
Okay. What are you and Alba bringing to the party?
Desserts.
Oh, what do you got?
I think I'm picking it out.
It's an Albanian. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello.
All gone. All done.
All done?
Yep.
Whoa.
Unbelievable.
Cleared them out.
Perfect. Blindmike.net. You have to go there right now.
Yes,
Please
please.
go to blindmike.net.
Thank you.
Boy, Viva La still has the video. I sure look calm and collected. I break that microphone.
Just a rational man responding to.
At one point, I'm watching. I try and fix, but then Dave says something stupid. And I just fucking chuck it. I'm like, all right, I'm done. This is something else dumb.
Now, after
nope,
cooler heads prevail.
Nope.
Did you think maybe I could have reminded him better?
Nope.
As to what I was...
I stand by it.
A tiny little clue might have.
I don't clue.
A tiny little.
I gave you
clue.
6 of them. So, is there any blind mic programming over the Thanksgiving break?
Yeah, well, we did our live stream Monday night instead of today, but then the Stuttering John movie will be coming out tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I think we have it set for
5 o'clock tomorrow. Okay.
Yes.
Who watched that?
Hopefully.
Who watched that program?
Oh, just me and Craig.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Yes.
How long is it? It can't be like more
It's
than
like 90 minutes. Yeah.
Jesus. And National Lampoon really made that?
It was at a 2008. The Chevy Chase days were over.
Oh, I know. But Jesus God.
Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking. Although, I mean, the guy got hired on The Tonight Show, so I don't know what Jay Leno was thinking either.
One of the great mysteries of all time. Honestly, the weirdest thing of all time.
Very much so. Like, it's my entire YouTube feed now is theories on Stuttering John.
Have you tried to get him on the show or no?
No, I made the mistake of getting right into the, because I went on, who are these, and I got right into that world, so I was very quickly blocked
right away.
Where I should have taken Stuttering John's side.
That's what we should do, Dave. We should take Stuttering John's side.
You should.
Yes.
Because he's already your boy. Yeah.
I think, right?
Yes.
Although he didn't like me because...
That was my fault.
Right, of course.
I prank called him.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like with Francesa.
I ruined these radio relationships.
I'm sure that Portnoy Francesa relationship is really strong now. I talk every day.
Hey, you doing all right, Dave? Still checks in on his health.
Jesus. He died?
No, I had not heard that.
You have that call, Dave, or no? Do we have that?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
All right. That's the attitude I like. Thanks to Steve Robinson, of course. Tommy John as well, which we'll talk about in a second. Thanks to everybody who watched and downloaded and subscribed to all the Case stuff. You go to @the Case podcast, right, Dave?
Yes, sir.
Leave a nice review if you want as well on Apple or Spotify. It was on Spotify first yesterday.
Yes, it was. That was the exclusive.
I think it was on our YouTube channel before it was on anywhere else.
Oh, it sure was. Yes, it was. I debated whether or not we should pivot to that.
Who put that up there?
Me.
We put it up there before it went up everywhere else?
No, I scheduled assuming that everything would be at noon.
I got you. Yeah, I had somebody say that it was up there before.
And the cover art took fucking 12 hours. Like,
really?
Yep. Cover art didn't actually change. And that was switched at like 10 a.m.
Oh, I thought you meant on the YouTube
like the
channel.
logo. No, the logo on the podcast. On Apple.
Not on the Twitter account, obviously.
No, that changed.
Yeah, I got you. On the Apple thing. Oh, it did?
Yeah, Apple happened like at 3 a.m.
Really?
Yep.
Why is that so difficult?
Apple sucks. They don't give a shit. They just don't give a shit about podcasting.
But that seems like an easy, even if they don't care, that seems like an easy fix.
I know. The feeds were refreshing and it never changed. But like immediately when the trailer dropped, the new logo cover art was on Spotify, like within 2 minutes. It's just crazy.
Oh, yeah, right. It's weird.
Right.
I don't know.
Huh. It is what it is.
Anyway, yeah. So Tuesday will be the first episode. We'll be working grinding away on that for the next couple of days for sure. Tommy John, Black Friday crowds. You worried about those? Tommy John steps in. You don't have to worry about it all. Shop Tommy John's Black Friday sale from your couch, as comfortable as it gets, just like their underwear. Black Friday sale, right? I want to thank Tommy John's. I've been wearing these. I've been taking these dives and falls all over America. Tommy John has been keeping me comfortable.
Keeps you safe.
Yeah, safe and comfortable. I will say this. 0 cock issues on these falls.
That's good.
Yeah. I fell one of the ones right like on my penis and I bounced right up because of Tommy John.
That's big.
Yeah, you're damn right it was. Fucking A it was, Mike. Get the gift of comfort to everyone on your list, including yourself, with brand new Tommy John underwear, loungewear, and pajamas on the Black Friday sale as we speak. Softness season with the gift of Tommy John underwear, loungewear, and pajamas. As I said, I wear them. You should wear them as well. The most comfortable underwear I've ever worn. I remember speaking to Kevin Clancy about this years ago, and he said the same exact thing to me. This man knows his underwear. Every gift is backed by Tommy John's best pair you wear, it's free guarantee. You'll ever wear, it's free guarantee. You go to TommyJohn.com/Kirk, Kirk. Get moving, TommyJohn.com/Kirk. 30% off everything now at TommyJohn.com/Kirk, TommyJohn.com/Kirk. See site for details. And we'll have merchandise up when?
That will be on Black Friday, I believe, is when
Is that when they do their big internet thing?
They do Cyber Mondays when they do
Cyber
that,
Monday.
that
that's
telethon thing. Yep.
It's a big internet thing, as I say. It's called the internet. So we'll have a couple new shirts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we will.
They usually do Black Friday stuff too, right?
The sale's going on for sure. There'll be promotion
Oh,
of
okay.
everything.
Oh,
yeah.
they do that thing. So they're coming up after that for Tuesday?
Yes.
Jeez, it's a busy week.
It is.
For them, yeah. All right, so we'll see you next week. I'm not sure what our show schedules will be yet. Do we have any idea, Dave? I think we're going to try and, I don't know.
We talked about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I'm not sure.
We'll probably do Monday, Tuesday, Friday, I'm guessing, and then take Wednesday, Thursday and work.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then do Friday, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know who we'll have. We'll have Mike maybe we'll have Mike twice if you want, Mike, if you're not going to
Sure.
be in Boston, if that's okay.
I can do Monday, Friday.
As long as you can. Blindmike.net, please. Mike is too good to go to these live shows. Too big of a star
That's
now.
right. Yes, that's why.
The man's a superstar. Guy's watching films and television.
Yeah. I said Dave Portnoy and Kirk Minahan kind of beneath me. I wouldn't want to promote there, you know?
I respect that.
Yes.
That might be Rico's oddest call yet, like a serious, pensive Rico Bosco.
That was like
That's the only time I've heard him call.
I think that was his way of wishing you like have a happy Thanksgiving.
I think it was a
like
way of saying,
It's the
"Oh shit, I
holidays.
didn't retweet the case." I heard Kirk talk about it. That's my guess. I would think, but I don't know.
No, he did it last night.
Did he? Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Rico.
Well, there you go.
Great guy. We love Rico. But the Italians do it up on Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like all these different meals. I remember The Sopranos talking about this, right? Different.
Yeah. I almost wish we didn't pretend we needed to do turkey as the... I'm not a big
No
turkey
shit,
guy.
I'm with you. I
You know?
don't want to get into this thing, but I am with you on that.
Yeah.
I don't,
Like, it's fine if people really like it, but like we're just pretending. We would never eat turkey on a regular day.
No. What's Kathy doing, Dave? I know you're not going to be around, but
Not gonna be with her house, turkey,
Okay.
the works, the whole family. Yep.
big crowd.
Big crowd.
Okay, and you're taking off now.
Sometime this afternoon.
Nice. Nothing better than leaving on a Wednesday afternoon on Thanksgiving weekend. Should be
Yes.
fine.
It'd
there
be
you go.
fun.
Oh, where you going? You should be all right, right?
I think
Both of you, I think, right, Mike?
I think so.
We've hit some traffic before. It depends on what time we get out of here. I think we should be all right.
You're going to be there for a few days?
Yeah.
Lounging around?
That's right.
That's nice. Go see some old friends?
Yeah, hopefully.
Go to the Thanksgiving game tomorrow?
Yes.
You should do that. You should really do that.
Cold.
Look for a blind kid and think, I was him once.
I like this kid.
On the stands.
This kid. All right. Thanks to Milton's and thanks to Tommy John. Thanks to all the other sponsors this week. I want to thank also, I should thank, if you notice, Doug's Comic Books in Arlington is considering sponsoring the case entirely.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I'm happy about that.
That's nice.
$50 a spot. I mean, it seems they may do it like Kevin Maley. They may do it in trade for comic books. We'll see.
That's pretty cool. Maybe
But,
do a signing there or something.
Oh my God, I'd love it. Harry loves these.
Yeah.
Get a couple of Stranger Things comics. We're in business. Okay, well, we'll talk to you next week about it.